Hello, hello, hello. What's good, everybody? Happy holidays and Merry Christmas Eve. It is Christmas Eve right now, and for the first time ever, I am done early with rapping. And I was like, what am I going to do? Thought about watching some TV, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to jump on live real quick and see if what they're doing, if they're hanging out, if they're done wrapping presents, if they're all ready for the holidays, Christmas Eve, what they're up to, and then yeah, just kind of take it, have a few drinks, and see what's up. Basically, have absolutely nothing planned to talk about. Just thought I'd get on here and start talking. How normal is that? You gotta love going live. But yeah, just figured I'd come see what everybody's doing, if anybody's doing. Sure, some people are out there doing the family thing. I'm sure a lot of people are out there doing that last minute wrapping. This is literally the first time in umpteen years, basically ever, that I'm done early with wrapping. I was like, presents are under the tree, handled, done, shopping's done. Because usually I'm that guy that'll wait till like Christmas Eve to do all my Christmas shopping. I'm the worst, like just totally last minute. But getting it done and making it happen. That's crazy. Let's see if this is. See if that's going. Started streaming a minute ago. Yeah, I don't even know if this is. I think this is going right. That'll wait till like Christmas Eve to do. Usually there's a lag. There it is. Carol Funk, Merry Christmas. How you doing? It's been forever. Hope everything's good with you and yours. You're all ready for the big Christmas out there. It's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be a little different. I know Thanksgiving was different. That was crazy, crazy. But gotta do what we gotta do. Stay safe. Sounds like the end. The light may be seen at the end of the tunnel. So maybe this will be the one and only like this, and we'll just call it one of those different experiences. But is it what's up, Christian Bowles? Merry Christmas, happy holidays to you. You got anything in your glass? I started out with a Macallan 15 tonight. Smooth and simple. A lot of people don't like the Macallan 15 Triple Oak, but I love it. It's just smooth, easy, tastes nice, smells great. I mean, I'm all about the Macallan 15. Oh, Carol, you were just downtown Denver, right? Some mini pumpkin pies for dinner. The homeless tonight cooked 10 chickens to bed. Oh my God, you're amazing. You should have I already know you walk around with a halo on your head, but that is props to you. That's so amazing. That's above and beyond. That's awesome. What the season's all about. And I know it is probably cold out there. Out in Denver, it's got to be chilly. I would imagine. I don't know why, but I'm going to restart this. Hopefully it doesn't kick in. Oh, man. Enjoying a stiff Jack and Coke. There you go. That'll get the holidays going the right way. Doing it up. Get a nice little cube in there and say Merry Christmas. You handle all your holiday business already? Get it handled? Get her done? And anybody out there watching this, and are you guys watching The Mandalorian? What's up? Talking about some old school heads. My goodness, the one true David Adams. Merry Christmas, buddy. Good to see you, man. I know you have to be watching The Mandalorian. Come on. Let me know. If you guys are watching that, let me know. I got in on it late, but yeah, that was pretty tight. I was digging it. I was digging it. Chicken margaritas. Oh, always baking something delicious. Look at you. That's awesome. The finale was awesome. You like that Luke Skywalker? That was pretty dope. He just walked through like it. They need to show some more like what was happening with Luke in between the old Empire Strikes Back and the Return of the Jedi. I mean, he came back all strong and bad, so it'd be tight to see a few of his adventures, like going out and saving a little baby Grogu. That was so sweet. Yeah, that was tight. Post-credit scene was legit. Absolutely. The story coming soon. Yeah, that was sweet. Grogu, of course. That's so awesome. Yeah, that was fun. That was a cool little series. It's tight seeing the backstory. I like the little meme of what's his face, John Favreau putting Star Wars franchise on his back and carrying it out of the just depths. It's pretty sweet. Tell Luke what's up from us on Earth. No shit, right? Oh, Mr. Jake Cruz in the house. What's good, buddy? Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Don't you think they need to come up with like a Game of Thrones like holiday? Like they need a holiday episode of Game of Thrones, like whether it be like all the ghosts chilling, they're all dead somewhere hanging out. That'd be pretty sweet. Like everybody that died kind of just up doing whatever, kind of in the Titans Hall or partying down at the Kraken's Hall. That'd be pretty sweet. Oh, the Sea Lord underneath dining at his hall like a Christmas. I think that'd be an underwater Christmas, Game of Thrones style. That needs to happen. Somebody needs to make that. That'd be so dope. Oh, that would be hilarious. I would love that. But yeah, Fiendin' would be better. Kind of end it on something better than season 8 and have something sweet and fun and cheery. I mean, well, it probably wouldn't be sweet and fun and cheery, but it'd make us feel that way. Oh man, anybody else around the tree? I should probably turn. I wonder if I should turn the camera around to the tree. Have the tree in the background. I have to switch everything up though. Oh man, anybody out there snag that new PlayStation 5? That seems to be the hottest thing of the year, hottest item of the year. Anybody out there with kids that just had to have the PlayStation 5, or you're the big kid and just had to have the PlayStation 5 for yourself? I know my brother-in-law got one, so my sister bought one for him and all the kids. Oh, but that seems to be the hot item. Unless there's something else out there. Is there a hotter item that I haven't heard about that I don't know about? Definitely out of the loop with that, not having any kiddos. Like the Christmas special from Star Wars. Not this shit. Oh, dude, that's the greatest. Are you kidding me? I love that as a little kid. Then you go back and watch it, and you're like, oh, my God, was that really that awful? You're like, yep, that was that awful. But yeah, we totally need a legit Game of Thrones holiday special. I think that would be so sweet. Oh, drinking the rum? No, this is actually a Macallan 15. Going with the Scotch today. Getting started with the Macallan 15 Fine Oak. Smells good, tastes good. Man, that Detente though, that was probably the best smelling one out of all the Four Squares, and it's legit. Nice, smooth, easy, 102 proof. Not too small, not too big, just right down the fun zone. That's a nice one. Is good. Anybody out there ever make any holiday drinks with eggnog? I tried mixing the Foursquare 2007 with eggnog, and it was not working out. And I love rum, and I love eggnog, and usually I love rum and eggnog, but I don't know, maybe it's just too high a proof for it, or the Giant Tamer said it was pretty much pure rum, but that shouldn't matter anyway. I mean, the taste and flavor should be there. But yeah, I put it in my favorite eggnog, and the two were not pairing well together. It was like it wasn't meant to be, and I thought it was a match made in heaven, but not so much. Not so much. Anybody out there watching any holiday specials? Got any Christmas Eve features going on? Oh, anybody got any Christmas Eve traditions that they do every year that they have to get in? That's one thing I don't really have. I mean, I used to go out to the Christmas Eve parties. I guess usually at a different party or whatever every year, but not so much something that I do at home. Usually, like I said, I'm that guy that used to do all my shopping on Christmas Eve. Then I just literally be rapping all night. It was so lame, kind of. You know, you do it because that's the worst part of being in the last minute is you rap all night, you do all this work, you get them all under the tree, you sit back, you're like, oh, that looks amazing. And a couple hours later, they're just all getting shredded into, and you're just like, oh, that work. That's why you almost want to do it earlier, just so you can appreciate it for a little longer. Because, man, it is a lot of work to rap. It can be a pain in the butt. And not even the rapping. Then you got to put the ribbons and all the other stuff on. Oh, my God. Anybody out there not rap? Anybody just say screw it and just throw it in a bag? Just like, yep, that's good enough. Christmas bag, I'm done. Too much to do, can't be bothered. I've drank 1.5 gallons of eggnog the last 2 days. Hey, man, nothing wrong with that. That is delicious. I was going to do it. I had my 3 favorite eggnogs. I was going to do my favorite eggnog video, best eggnog video. And yeah, ended up something happened and it waited 2 days. And then like 2 of them like were good for another 2 weeks. But one of them, I guess, was on its last legs. And I went to smell it. And oh my God, I was like, well, that didn't happen. And I have not been able to find that specific eggnog since. So I keep having it, and then I keep drinking it before I can make the video before I have all 3 of them again. It's like, yeah. Nothing easy, I tell you, nothing easy. Oh, season 8 fun times. Still waiting for the winds of winter. That's what I'm holding out for. I know, right? It's like, and then you start thinking a dream of spring, a dream of spring. Yeah, it's like ever gonna happen? Probably not. Dream of spring is out the window. Dream of something new. Just give me the wins. We say we'll be happy if we just get wins, but then we'll read the wins about 3 times, and then we'll be like, come on, hurry up with spring. You already know, because he's going to have all those cliffhangers and have absolutely nothing wrapped up. I mean, he basically had to split the last book up into 2, so wouldn't he have to split Winds of Winter up into 2 books? I mean, there's so much. There's no way he wraps it up in one book, or even tightens it up in one book. Because spring was just supposed to be like the wrap up and the end of it all. Not the Silmarillion, but just, yeah, the end story. But not so much. Hey, Linda R's out there. Merry Christmas. Good to see you. Good to see you. So, yeah, it's like there's no way that he wraps up this whole story with just one book unless it's going to be like the tomb of all tombs in like 5,000 pages. Because there's just no way. So, yeah. I don't know. The other last 2 were 2 books. He's going to have to make this into probably 3 books just to get it done. And that's just this, and then he's going to have the end book on top of that. So I hope we don't know who he passed it off to, but hopefully they have a good feel for what's happening, because you're talking about a 30-year storyline to wrap this up the way it's going. Oh, you made homemade eggnog once? That didn't work out very well. I've heard lots about homemade eggnog, and I've heard lots about it not working out very well. I've never tried it, but yeah, fear the homemade eggnog if I'm making it. I'm sure you did better than what I would have made. I do like to cook and I like to bake. I actually tear it up in the kitchen, but I don't know, eggs, me and eggs, that's the one thing. I don't do a lot of like baking, like desserts and stuff, because eggs are tricky. Eggs are not easy. Oh man, crazy, crazy. So is everybody all wrapped up? You guys got all the gifts wrapped up? Got everything handled? Everything out the door? Everything mailed off? Everything done? Or does everybody have like a little lag going on? Our like main Christmas for my family is getting pushed off until freaking like January something. I don't know, early January, mid January something. I'm like, dude, I don't think my tree's gonna make it. We're gonna have to do it at Mama's house or something, because this is gonna be nuts. Oh yeah, these holidays is definitely a different story this year. So crazy. Uh-oh, Linda R says she has a recipe for eggnog. I'm always down for a recipe. I don't know, I'm scared. Like I said, me and eggs, not so much, but I'm always down to try anything. I'll give her a whirl. Does it involve a rum? A rum-a-mum-mum? You need to review a Macallan 72-year-old? Absolutely, bud. Send me a sample. Or just go ahead and send me the bottle. What is it about? A 72-year-old? That's got to be about 700,000 probably. Well, I don't know what. The 50-year-old goes... I think the 50-year-old goes for about 50 grand, actually. So the 70-year-old, probably like 150. Because what, the 72-year-old is the oldest one out, isn't it? Isn't that the oldest whiskey made right now, that Macallan 72? They just said, I just saw on the whiskey news thing that they put that out at the Arabian airport or whatever and sold over $2 million worth of whiskey that day. $2 million of Macallan. And it was that whole line. Basically, I think it's the 49-year-old all the way up to the 72-year-old. The Macallan Red, I think it's called. But yeah, the Macallan Red line, that's just insane, dude. $2 million in whiskey. It's like, you have too much money if you can spend $2 million on whiskey. I spend too much money on whiskey, and I'm not a fraction of that. That's insane. I can't even imagine. But hey, you gotta spend it on something, right? Can't take it with you. Eggs are the only thing you're pretty good. Hey, that's crazy. Odd couple, because yeah, me and eggs. Eggs are tough. I can't even make like sunny side up is tough. Oh, Christmas bags are the best. Yeah, they keep it easy. Just dump it in. No wrapping, no ribbon. Just keep it simple. But the giant tamer is like a master wrapper, so everybody looks forward to getting gifts from her and us because she does that wrapping. Then they get the gift that I wrapped. They're like, thanks. It wasn't easy, you know. Oh man, yeah. What's $60,000? Is that not the 72? Is not 60,000, is it? That's actually not that. I mean, that's ridiculous, but that's not that bad considering if the 50-year-old is it's like what 49.99 9. Um, so yeah, I guess I mean just another 21 for the 12 more years. That's or 22 more years. I mean, that's impressive. That's really not that much. That's a deal, so to speak. Yeah, spending that much on a bottle of whiskey, get out of here. Too much money. Got eggnog drink. Oh man, eggnog. I love eggnog. Eggnog, man. I can't believe it. Why do they only have it once a year? That's so lame. You literally have to wait till like Thanksgiving to get eggnog. That's not fair. It's so delicious. They should have it year round. Absolutely year round. Wow, man. 60,000 is almost a deal just because, yeah, 60 to 150. I mean, why not flip it? If you could buy it for 60 and sell it for 120 and they think they're still saving 30,000, why wouldn't you flip it at that point? Huh. If you got the money, dude, double your money, double your pleasure, double your fun. Make it happen. Oh, 72 years is dedication. Yeah, your grandson basically had to say, you know what? I mean, your great great grandpa had to say, you know what? I'm going to hook this up to my grandson and let him take on the family tradition and pray that he does it. Because leaving a cask sit for that long, that you have to have a lot of whiskey. And I mean, if you have I mean, it has to be high quality if you're trying to do it and you're putting it in the finest barrels that you think would last that long. There has to be times where you're sipping on that going, this tastes amazing. I need to bottle this right now. But you have those specific sets going for the long haul because everybody's in the race to have the first 100-year whiskey. That would be tough if you were a whiskey master. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, in your heart that this could be maybe the perfect whiskey. Like there's a good chance that could be the best whiskey ever bottled, but you have it set to go for the 100-year run, so you can't do it. Like that'd be a tough call, man. That'd be a really tough call. Hey Sam, welcome. Good to see you out there. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Glad you're in here and made it. Oh, since I love to cook, love sharing recipes. Oh man, I love to cook too. I was thinking about doing that, setting up the camera and filming like the wings that I make and a bunch of other stuff that I always take to parties. Definitely. Oh, what did that say? It is spinning on me. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm always down for some recipes. Absolutely. That'd be amazing. Amazing. If they sold it year round, you'd be fat. Oh, dude, I'd be fatter. I can tell you that. If they had eggnog year round, I would be so bloated, but I don't care. Dude. It's so delicious. It should be here year round. Sam Fiorita, haven't been here since the GOT streams. I know. That's what we were talking about. They need to have like a GOT holiday special, like the underwater, sitting at the underwater throne with all the dead Krakens and all the people that died in Game of Thrones, and just make like a holiday special out of that. I think it'd be amazing. Why is my laptop freaking out? Probably because I have Safari and Chrome going at the same time. I can't even let a bottle of Maker's Mark sit in the cabinet. Exactly. Trying to leave a whiskey barrel for 100 years, that ain't easy. Oh, man. Do awesome page and put together. Appreciate the holidays. Nice, nice. Wow, that's awesome. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Everybody's still feeling cheerful out there, doing the thing. I cannot. Can you believe like Christmas is just closer than you thought it might be? I'll tell you what, that's crazy. Oh, we were talking just hours, people. Are you kidding me? Christmas is hours away. It is Christmas Eve. Man, you can't really say this year flew by, but my goodness, what a year. Everybody's like, yep, you can go ahead and check out. Oh, what's up? Our man Peter Griffin just hit the chat. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Oh, are you caught up on the Koala Kai? No, I am so bad. Yeah, my schedule worked, missed it 2 weeks ago when Andy was ready. And then this week, Andy couldn't go. And yeah, I think just to kind of straighten up, because I have episode 9 ready to go, maybe like the day after Christmas or whatever. But I'll knock that out, or the day after, one of those days, or by Monday maybe at the latest. I'll knock that episode 9 out, and then I'll do the finale on Tuesday, and then I'll be back caught up. So that way we're ready to rock when season 3 comes out of the Cobra Kai Karate. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, I can't believe it. I've seen episode 9, but I have not seen the finale yet. So I've been ready to go with episode 9 for the last 2 weeks. Just haven't been able to put it together and get everybody on the same page. But yeah, we will be knocking that out real soon. And yeah, then I'll try to do the finale this Tuesday to be back on track and ready to go when season 3 drops. It's gonna be sweet. You only have until the 1st. I thought I mean, yeah, that still wouldn't be a problem. I'd still knock them both out by next week, by next Tuesday. But I thought it wasn't the 8th. I thought Karate Kid was dropping on January 8th. I'll have to relook that up. But yeah, I always thought it was the 8th that I was doing that on. I could be wrong. I just see something came through, Linda. That's awesome. Can't wait to check that out. I'll definitely get into those. Oh, and if you got any good holiday cookie recipes, we'd love to check those out too. Always down to find some new holiday cookies out. Obviously, best part of the holidays is getting the cookies that everybody makes. It's so sweet. Oh man, probably would have got copyrighted, but should have the old holiday tunes rolling in the background right now. People are probably sick of the holiday tunes by now. I got some cool new ones though. Actually, finally heard some ones that I've never heard before. Pretty tight. Buttery finger. Hell yeah, that looks delicious. Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna be all in on that. That looks amazing. Oh, they changed it. I wonder if they're afraid of it leaking out. Wow, so Karate Kid, that's good to know. So Karate Kid's going to be on the 1st. All right, well, I will 100% have it knocked out. I haven't even watched the finale yet, but I already have everything ready to go for episode 9, and yeah, I'll watch the finale and then right too. So I will definitely have those both knocked out by the 1st, so we can rock it on the rock episode 3 when it comes. Definitely don't want to be behind when we had like 2 years to be ready for it. Oh, that's me. 2 years. 2 years late, but yet right on time. That is basically my life in a nutshell. Oh, man. Anybody else got any favorite holiday specials that you watch every Christmas? Like the little Rudolph or the Santa Claus is coming to town? I like that one. The little animes. God, some of those old school ones are just so awful. They're so old school. Oh, the hidden messages behind a lot of them are like, good Lord. But for the most part, they're amazing. Childhood nostalgia. Just can't get over it. Oh, nice, nice, nice. How'd everybody do in their old fantasy football leagues? Can't even believe I brought that up because I just bit the big one and made the worst mistake ever. I should 100% be in my fantasy bowl this week, and yeah, just screwed the pooch. Had my team set up, everything perfect, and just made a last-minute switch that I should have never made, and yeah, it was ridiculous. I was so mad at myself. But what can you do? And then, of course, this last week, I smashed the entire league. I scored more points than everybody in my league, so would have 100% been in my fantasy bowl, but it wasn't meant to be. Anybody out there do any good? Anybody make the playoffs of their fantasy football leagues? It was a rough one. But the Seahawks and the Dolphins are both going to be making the playoffs and rule the world, so can't be totally upset. Got to take the good when it comes. You like the Christmas Story? I don't know what it is, Jake. There's something about that I just maybe it's because they always showed it like when that was like the one they always showed it when we were in the school, and we never watched it anyway because that's when whenever they showed movies, that's your time to screw off when you're in class. But and then that's like the one that they show every single year for 24 hours on the loop. I'm like, that's just nuts. Out of all the ones they could pick, it's like what a random one to pick. I don't know. I guess you could say that about anyone and once they did it, but it's just weird that that's the one that they show every single year on a 24-hour loop on some station. That's wild to me. Oh, love it. Yep, the stop motion animations are my favorite. Santa Claus is coming to town, Rudolph, Frosty, or Frosty's a cartoon, but yeah, I love all those. I got like a little pack of them with all those in it. Those were all my favorite as a kid. You put one foot in front of the other, soon you'll be walking across the floor. I love that song. Oh, you're eliminating 2 out of 3. That means you still got hope alive in 1. Good luck on that one. You are alive in 1 more than I am. I didn't even do this. Is like literally the first time in like 17 years that I didn't do my league. And I knew it was going to be too crazy with the COVID and all the players that were opting out and what was going to happen. And I just didn't want to deal with all the BS. So I was like, skip it this year and pick it back up again next year. But yeah, it hurt. It hurt. I've gotten a lot of calls. People were bummed not to do it because, I have a lot of people. Like in my league, I have a bunch of guys that have been in it forever. So yeah, they're pretty bummed to not have it this year, but everybody understood. It was like, I just didn't know what was going to happen, and I just didn't want to deal with all the headaches. And I mean, there's going to be an asterisk no matter what. I mean, the Super Bowl winner is going to have an asterisk. Fantasy Bowl is going to have an asterisk. So I don't know. Tournament is a fun league, no money. Isn't that the way it always goes? You do the best when there's nothing on the line. Oh, bragging rights. There's always bragging rights. Missed the playoffs by 6 points. Won my first game and my second playoffs. There you go. Well, get it. Make sure that happens. Make it happen. Dude, I put the sickest team together for the sickest playoff run, and then, like an idiot, pulled Jonathan Taylor. I mean, I don't know what I was doing. I had him, kept him for all these headaches for all this time, just because I knew he had this nice, just perfectly set up run for the playoffs, and I just couldn't pull the trigger and just keep him in there. It's funny. The commissioner taught me, and I let him get in my head, and I was just like an idiot. I switched it up at the last second. I should have never done it. My fault, moron. Moment of weakness. Never let it happen again. But yeah, and then this week I would have played him and smashed him by like 20 points, and he would have missed it. Crazy. Life goes on. Any dish you'd like to make, I can cook anything. Oh, nice. There you go. I do like dips and got a special wing. Wings are my specialty. I love making wings. But yeah, definitely. I just basically I just type in like what ingredients I have and hit the Google and read like 3 different recipes and then try to take a little bit out of all 3 recipes and whip something together. It's usually how I do it. I make a lot of vegetarian meals I don't even eat vegetables, but I hear they're good. I hear they're delicious, actually. Oh, there you go. Charlie Brown Christmas Special. Yeah, that's a classic. That's definitely up there in the top 3. That's a great one. Absolutely. Oh, Jake Cruz, little bragging rights. Yep, you got oh, what'd you do? You snaked me by a couple points at the last game. I was in first this whole time, and then you snaked me for first, not in this last one. I have to set my lineup. I haven't even done that yet. But yeah, that's pretty good. The Stream League, you smashed it. Well done, sir. You got it. You got me by a few points. Home for the Holidays, Thanksgiving movie. Yeah, somebody else was talking about that one. I actually haven't watched that one yet. Is that the one that Jack Black's in or something like that? I remember was that the other one? Maurice Chestnut? I can't remember. But yeah, I've heard about that one. I haven't watched it. Oh, Carol Funk posted a video on your 2020 on your channel. Wild ride this year for sure. I didn't know you had a channel, Carol Funk. Is it your name, Carol Funk? I gotta check that out. Not my junk. But yeah, I didn't even know you had a channel going on. Do you put recipes on there? Let us know. Shout it out. Anybody who watches this, check it out. You already know those are going to be great videos. Oh, the playoffs should be week 16 and 17. Yeah. I know a lot of people like to switch them to different ones. Some like it earlier, some go later, just in case somebody's doing too good and their stars end up getting sat. Or if you play the Jets and your Chris Carson ends up getting sat by the first half because you're already up by 30. Oh my God, dude. If it could go wrong, it will. My very first game, you would start, 11 players? And I think you start 11 players, and 6 of mine got hurt week one. Week one. And I mean, my all-stars, just studs went out. And then by the end of it, everybody had gone out. I don't think I have anybody from my original team in. I thought I was going to walk through the playoffs. I started out with Dak Prescott as my quarterback, just putting 50 burgers up every game. Like him and one other player were beating pretty much everybody by themselves. Then everybody else was just sugar. Oh, and then he went down, and you just saw your whole season go down the drain. Just like Dak, no. But then I picked up Tannehill, and Tannehill was a monster. Tannehill did what he needed to do. He's putting up 40 burgers for me. Like, even when he did bad, he wasn't bad. Everybody was crying when he only put up 20 and 25 points. I mean, those were his worst games. It's like, come on. Tannehill was the most underrated quarterback in the NFL this year. He was amazing. I could feel it, too. I just knew it. The second Dak went down, I had my choice of actually quite a few people, and I just felt like Tannehill was going to be the man, and he picked up the slack. Very nice. He wasn't putting up 50 burgers, but that very next week that I lost Dak, and the very next week he did put up 40 for me. So pretty good. Cannot complain. Oh, Robert Downey Jr. was in Home for the Holidays with Holly Hunter. Yeah, I definitely haven't seen that. I'll have to check that out. Sounds like a rom-com. Might have to sit down and watch that one. Sounds like a night. Absolutely. Oh, man. How early did everybody get their Christmas trees up this year? I know a lot of people that just because of the year that they were having and what they were doing, they just wanted to get the Christmas season started early. Like, they were like before Thanksgiving, like getting Christmas decorations up, which we always do it like the Saturday after Thanksgiving, go get our tree. How early do you guys get your tree? And how early do you take it down? Are you one of those that takes it down the very next day after Christmas? Do you wait till after New Year's? Do you wait till after January? How early do you pull down the old tree? Oh, I should think, yeah, Elf. Definitely. I'm sitting here looking at the shirt I'm wearing. Elf is definitely one of my favorite Christmas specials. I love Elf. It's amazing. Oh, I was like, you sit on a throne of lies. You gotta love Buddy. I heard, what were they saying? Like, Will Ferrell got just offered a dump truck of money to freaking do an Elf 2, and he turned it down. It's like, dude, it probably wouldn't have been that good. I mean, he was probably smart, too, because Elf is just a instant classic. But, man, I don't know, it'd be kind of fun to see him do another one. Elf is amazing. Oh, about to put the plug in it in a few minutes. You just put up your Christmas tree on Christmas Eve. Got her done. It's like we put it up on Christmas Eve and take it down the next day. Keep it simple. It's like Stairway to Heaven. I am exempt. Had to. I can't stand to hear that song and play it every day on the radio. To the same time. I know it's like on Wayne's World, you go into the freaking guitar place and they're like, the sign says no Stairway to Heaven. Like, I've heard it enough, no mas. It's like, we're not going to hear it. Not going to hear it. I'm excited to make that buttery finger. That's going to be amazing. Eggnog drinks. I love eggnog. I do not know why that, dude. I mean, that was an amazing rum that I put into it. And yeah, just for some reason, those two did not coexist well together. Speaking of Macallan 15 down, it is time to pick another one. What we're going to do. She said, no Christmas for me this year. Taking it done. Oh, yeah, I figured when you said it was, when you said you were ready to plug it in, that it was fake and little. That's what I'm saying. You just put it in on New Year's Eve or Christmas Eve and take it down the next day. Keep it simple. There it is. Merry Christmas. I don't know what happened to our star. We had to go buy a new star this year. I must have smashed when our tree fell. First time in forever, came out, woke up, and my tree was on the ground. We have vaulted ceilings in here, so I always get like a 10-foot tree. And yeah, it was just across the ground. So our star was smashed. Smashed! Oh, well, I hope you're having a happy holidays and keeping it good and happy and merry in whichever way you like to do. And I hope you're having a few of those buttery fingers because those sound delicious. Absolutely delicious. Find a 9.2. Oh, man, I could show it. It's up there. I don't know if you can see it. Whoa. Everybody going to get seasick here? So it starts there. We got the Charlie Brown tree this year. And it goes up to there. Woo! But yeah, it is. I think it is like 9.5 or something like that. I don't remember. They measured it, but I don't remember exactly what it was. Something like that. Hope that didn't make everybody too seasick going around for a quick little ride. Drinks and good for sure. Absolutely. What are you drinking on tonight? Are you having a buttery finger, Linda? Getting down on the buttery finger tonight? I want one of those. It looks so good in that picture. I'm definitely going to be making one soon. Irish cream. Oh, no. Keep that up. No way. You got to think positive. Stay positive. It's going to be better. Much, much better. But yeah, crazy stuff going on. I heard the Mirage is shutting down. Like not just for weekend or not just weekdays, but actually like shutting down. Not 100%, but I thought I heard that somewhere. That's kind of crazy. Which is, I mean, that's a big one going down. But I mean, other than the volcano, I don't know. Was it much of a travel destination? I liked it. Giant Tamer loved it. I mean, we stayed there. We had a great time. But yeah, that would be a bummer. Ooh, martinis are your thing. You like the dry vermouth? Nice. You like the olive in it? Do you like it dirty? It's like martini, shaken and not stirred. What kind of coffee we going with? We got the Bucks a Star going on. Is it a Christmas blend? Seems like a lot of people are drinking the Christmas blend coffees right now. I had one I was going to do, but I just did not like it at all. I was like, why even get on there and smash it? I just put it down, but I was not a fan. But I just got another one, this Tony's Snowy Joe or something like that. Tony's coffee. It's really good. If you see that out there, it's yummy. Delicious. Cost a lot of money to keep them open. The strip is dead. Yeah, no kidding, man. You see those videos and there are like more and more drops every time you go in there, less and less people there, but more and more empty spaces. What's that? And yes, mine. So is that the name? That's the name of your that's the name of your channel is Carol Funk? Everybody go check out Carol Funk's channel. Check out the video she's got going on. That's gotta be sweet. Doing a run? Did you do a rundown of 2020? You said. I can only imagine. Oh my goodness. 2020. What happened? No, it's ridiculous. Is 20 is my favorite number too. It's like, how did that happen, 2020? Where did you go and what did you do? Why did you do it? She tried to do one of those invisible Christmas trees this year. It looks pretty amazing. Oh man, those invisible Christmas trees are nice, dude. You can make them look so sweet. So those are some of the most fun ones to put up and make happen. What do you guys put on your Christmas tree? Do you guys more stars or angels, halos, reindeer, sleighs? What do you guys put up there? What do you guys put up on the what is your Christmas tree topper? You got a snowman. We got the star going, as you just saw. We got the lit star going on. What do you guys have on the top of yours? Oh, like 37. What's up, Tom himself? Cheers and a happy holidays to you. Yeah, I need to pick something. I need to pick something new to drink. What am I going to drink? What am I going to drink? How about a Glenmorangie Malaga? That sounds delicious. Oh, no pop. My new favorite grape juice, though. So good. So good. Strong grape juice, too. This stuff is punishing. Just under 100 proof. Hey-ya! Oh, always off the top shelf on Christmas Eve, right? Why not? Make it happen. Just a few sippers. Why not? Why not? It looks like it's just ornaments. LOL, it's a real thing. Oh, it is a real thing. I was thinking the invisible tree. That's a great one. I was like, check out my invisible tree. It's great. So it's almost like transparent, and then it just looks like ornaments hanging in the air. That would actually be ridiculously cool. I would love that. I would love that. That'd be amazing. Dude, people are so damn clever out there. You watch some of those creative channels out there, it's like, my God, the things people think of. Wonder Woman tomorrow on HBO Max Family. So I was wondering about that. I heard it's on HBO. So is it not out yet? It opens tomorrow on Christmas. And my second thing is I just found out I actually have HBO Max. I mean, who knew? So is it just going to be on there, or is it one of those things you have to rent on there, like special, like as an extra thing? Because I was totally wondering about that. Because obviously, who doesn't want to see the new Wonder Woman movie? I was like, do I have to pay for it? Is that how we're going to? Because I know that's how they're releasing it. Or is it just going to be free to watch if you already have it? I just can't imagine them giving the new Wonder Woman out for free. That would be amazing. Sick beer bottle in it. Live stream mobile with StreamYard. There you go. Everybody can watch it with you. Nice. Google it. Yeah, I will definitely Google the invisible tree. I want to check that out. That sounds amazing. That sounds clever as hell. Oh man, yeah, cinnamon. Yeah, I was wondering. So are you, like I said, yeah, do you have to pay for that, or is it going to be for everybody who has the service? It's free on there. Oh my God, is it just free on Christmas for like a Christmas present, and then if you don't catch it on there, you have to pay for it, or is it just going to be free? Oh my gosh. Because if so, I definitely got to set the clock and timer or whatever and make sure I get that watched at the appropriate time. Since we're not having Christmas on Christmas, I can do that and I'll be here to watch it. That'll be amazing. They probably shut that shit down quick, but yeah, I could try to set up a camera. Okay, everybody, let's watch it. Do like Phil used to do, just set up the mirror and try to watch it through the mirror. I think they shut that shit down too, though. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I definitely want to watch that then. So there you go. That's what I'll be doing. Watching Wonder Woman 84, 1984. Yeah, it's going to be sweet. Only 30 days it'll be playing. Okay, so you do have a little bit of time. That's cool. Just in case you miss it or you don't have to watch it that exact time. Yeah, I'm all over that. That's going to be amazing. Can't wait to see that. Oh, that smells nice. Nice. Anybody else got any cocktails going on? I know Jay Cruz has got the coffee rolling. He never said if it was the Buck of Stars or not. I really like the first Wonder Woman. Hopefully this one is just as good. Yeah, no kidding. That the first Wonder Woman's pretty much saved the DC franchise. It was the only decent thing they put out for a while. It's like, how do you have all your biggest superstars in a movie and it's not good? How does that happen? I mean, Batman, just one of the biggest superheroes of all time. Superman, the biggest superhero of all time. I mean, Wonder Woman, just so iconic. How is that not the greatest superhero movie of all time? I don't get it. Because Zach didn't direct it. I don't know. That's crazy. I mean, that should have been epic, and it just so was not. But Wonder Woman was amazing. They did great on that one. I was a huge fan. I don't know. Do you guys like the Justice League? Some people probably like the Justice League. I wasn't the biggest fan of it. I didn't think it was that great. And even the Batman versus Superman wasn't. I mean, I don't know. It was, why'd you say that name? I was like, come on, dude. Really? That was just too much. Anybody gone back and done the Game of Thrones rewatch yet? Anybody getting their going back through Game of Thrones, either rereading the books or rewatching the series, trying to gear up for when's a winner or keep the drive alive? Dude, I have checked out so hard to be. I had to dump some of that useless knowledge. Useless, yeah, I've had a few. Useless knowledge. Why can I not say that? Useless knowledge. Try to say that 3 times fast. That is a tongue twister. Useless knowledge. Useless knowledge. Yeah, say useless knowledge 3 times fast. That'll get you going, especially after a couple of cocktails and ring-a-ding-dings. Holy shnikes. But yeah, it was like so much fun. But yeah, trying to remember every flag of every bannerman, of every name of every house and every territory of every what the my God. I was starting to memorize all the stuff from the history and lore stuff, and then that's when I started going, all right, I'm knowing more about this than I know about the real world. I have to like gear back for just a second here. Like, I still love it, gonna get it, but let me just decompress. So now that I've done that, now I'm ready to go back in, reread it, and see it all with fresh eyes again. I think it's gonna be an awesome reread. And how amazing would that be if I timed it, reread it all again, and then the book just happened to drop right when you finish the last page? Huh? Could it happen? Is it possible? I'll never know. Trailer's amazing. I think I've seen one trailer. I think they got a couple of them out, but yeah, the Wonder Woman's going to be awesome. How could it not be? Gal Gadot is the shit. Absolutely. You can screen share it as long as you list it in as a private stream. Really, that would be cool. That would be really cool. Jesus story. I thought the actors did fine. Just a bad story. Oh man, we got to be talking about the Justice League. Great actors, terrible movie. I just watched Aziz do his rereads on his channel. Oh, Aziz just got through and did the rereads, made it happen. You know, it wasn't fresh eyes, didn't see anything new or get anything new out of it. I think I'm about ready. I'd finally decompressed for a while, so I'm ready to get back after it. Watched all 6 of the extended Lord of the Rings the other day. Oh wow, there is a binge. I know I have the Harry Potter set, all 8. I think 8 movies in there. So the little ones, my little nieces and nephews, have been wanting to have like movie night or whatever. So I think maybe I'll go over there on a couple Saturdays and binge those, do a couple at a time, knock that out. I think that might be my next series that I watch. I can knock two birds out with one stone. Keep up on the theory videos. Yeah, that's another thing, dude. I have, I have yeah. I don't want to say what it is, but I have a Game of Thrones video in my queue that's like 2/3 done. That's been in there forever. I've got to do. I think it's a pretty sweet theory video. I got to knock that one out. I got to finish that one. I think it'll be funny. Make you go, wait a minute, what? Oh man, I love Game of Thrones. That was the just penultimate show for making theory videos on. It was amazing. So much fun. Oh, so much fun. Activist, but I do cook. I feed the homeless on Sundays. No, that's amazing. You walk around with a halo. I already know. Carol Halo Funk. That is just too much, and especially out there when you know it's just cold and they can just everybody could use it, but more than most when you're freezing like that. Oh, but do you have the extended Harry Potters? I don't know. It's the series of 8, so I don't know if those are the extended ones or just the regular ones. I don't even think I've opened it, but yeah, there's like all 8 movies are in there. So I don't know if it has both versions on there, or yeah, I don't know if it's the extended or not. I didn't even know there was an extended version. Huh, shows what I know about the wizarding world. And I do cook some awesome stuff. Oh yeah, absolutely. Get down in the kitchen for sure. T-Vol. What did I miss? Oh, I don't see it. But hello, anybody new in the stream? Happy holidays and welcome. Oh, GOT, I just let go. That's what I'm saying, man. My head was going to explode with all that. I just had to, like I said, once I went into the histories and lore and started learning all that and started realizing I knew more about that world than I did the real world, I was like, all right, I just got to gear up for a minute. Pull up, like declutter, get some of that out, and defrag a little bit, and then come back at it with fresh eyes. Like I said, if I can reread it now and come back at it, and it just happened to drop, like how amazing would that be? Right when I got done with my what would be like my basically 4th reread, and then it just happens to drop right there. Kaboom! That'd be sweet. Oh, that'd be right on time, is what it'd be. That actually happened with the last book. Basically, got done, read it, and then Dragons dropped, and I was like, Dance of Dragons dropped right when I got done. I was like, oh, that is amazing. But Storm of Swords is still my favorite, I must say. Faux show. It's kind of hard to beat, though. I mean, they stuffed so much into it. I mean, it's the thickest book. Like the next one probably would have been just as epic, but like, I mean, look at how thick both those books were. Of course, he had to split it in 2. So, of course, Storm's going to be one of the best books. It's got the most in it, and it is just exciting from start to finish. Absolutely amazing. Hey, there it is. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Hope you're having a good one and everything handled. And now the day is just full of cheer. You can kick back, relax, and just chill a little bit. Zuckerberg thought I was a bot. I haven't done the FB in forever. Even when I did do it, it was basically this little private DJ group we went into, checked in, kind of saw what everybody was doing for the week. And yeah, just, I don't know. I was out of that a long time ago. Never read the Harry Potter books, but I saw the movies. Yeah, the movies were awesome. I haven't read the books either, but I did like the movies. I've seen all the movies, but haven't seen them a ton of times. So definitely ready to go back in and binge and rewatch them. I think that would be a lot of fun. Storm of Swords is so balanced, dude. Greatest book I've ever read. I love it. Love it. From cover to cover, it is amazing. Love that book. Only did one read of Fire and Blood. Guess what? Oh, Fire and Blood. I see what you're saying. I thought you okay. Yeah, I thought you were thinking Ice and Fire. I was like, wait a minute. And then how many times have you read the Dunk and Egg, Peter? Don't see nearly enough talk about Dunk and Egg. Where are my chickweed lions at? Dunkin' Eggs amazing. Need to go back and reread those too. Those are fun. Hopefully he'll drop another one of those too. He's supposed to have another Dunkin' Egg book coming out. But I don't know. Which would you rather see? Like something he could drop quick, like a Dunkin' Egg, or just keep nosing and grinding away and get Wins of Winter done? I don't know. What would be better? Whitey. Uh-oh. Am I missing it? Does anybody know I have HBO Max? Yeah. If I have HBO Max. Yeah, that's what we just looked it up the other day. I guess if you have HBO, if you have the right service, I don't know. We looked it up and we had it. So who knows? That's so funny. Nobody knows if they have HBO Max. You have to actually go to like a day. I had to click onto the app for it, which I thought was weird. I think that somebody might have told me that if you had the old HBO Now, that you probably have HBO Max. I don't know if that's a true thing or not, but I heard that. Oh, House of the Dragon. I haven't watched any videos on that or any of the things. Are people thinking like that's going to be pretty hype, or is it looking silly, or looking like they got it going in the right direction, or does it look lame? I don't even know if I'll ever watch anything on it. I'll just wait till it comes out and just make my own opinion. Found myself this Wonder Woman in 2020 video. It's pretty cool. You have to check it out. Yeah, absolutely. That's right. Everybody's watching this. Make sure you get over and check out Carol Funk. Give her a sub and watch that video. Most definitely. You make it a free trial. Yeah, there you go. Everybody wait until Wonder Woman drops, and then everybody get the free trial for Wonder Woman. I could see that happening. Would they say it's something like 23 million people illegally downloaded Game of Thrones? In every episode or most episodes of Game of Thrones, 23 million people. So yeah, you know that had to bite HBO a little bit. They're making money, but they're like, man, we paid all this money for all this, and we got how many people doing what? I get it. If you have HBO, you can have HBO Max or download the app. Amazon Fire Stick has that now. Yeah, that's what I did on the. If you have a smart TV, just go to apps, and it was up there, just right next to Disney Plus. It was HBO Max. We had it, so I was like, that was cool. And then my buddy had to hook me up with the Disney, his Disney Plus one, so I could watch Mandalorian. Now I'm watching the Clone Wars. Oh my God, there's about 1,000,002 of those. Good Lord, so much just backstory on Star Wars. I haven't read any of the books, but it's fun to watch the shows. Yeah, you can HBO Max. Yep, I've read all the books in the universe once, none of the sample chapters. Really? You've read none of the sam? How did you do that? You have not gone online or listened to one YouTube person talk about a sample chapter? That would not be easy. I've read all the sample chapters multiple times. I feel like I read half that book already. Are you kidding me? That is, I don't know if that's impressive or freaking me out, Jake. Oh, knowing those sample chapters are out there, just, oh, dude, just anything new, especially like right when you're fresh, like into it. I was like, I had to have it. I didn't watch any of the spoilers, so I guess I could see that. I never watched a spoiler for any of the seasons, so I guess I could see not doing the sample chapters in that way, but I don't know. Books are different. I had to read it. I had to know. Drinking margaritas. Is it flavored? You got a flavored margarita? Strawberry margarita? I guess that would almost be a daiquiri. Lemon margarita. Just keeping it straight. Keep the tequila flowing. 'Tis the season. HBO does a good job as long as they have source material. Yeah. Well, yeah, as long as their freaking producers give a shite. Because we all know a certain somebody and somebody had checked the fuck out by season 7 and 8. Didn't give a fuck. They're like, man, you just throw so much money at me. I have to do this. Let me just do this and get it done real quick. Oh, man. Has everybody seen that episode, that dark episode in high def? That is a way different experience, but it's like, how many people did that? We're all watching it on TVs that don't have that. That was just an epic fail. Epic fail on so many levels. What can you do, though? What's done is done. It is game over. Always read the books. Always reading the books. Yeah, I've reread 2.5 times. I've read them all 2.5 times because the third time I started on Storm of Swords. What was that? So I basically started watching Storm of Swords or started watching. I started reading Storm of Swords the third time around. I skipped over the first two. Not to say that the first two aren't absolutely epic and amazing, because we already know that they are. Let's read the books. I don't want to read the book. Yeah, the books that keep you cozy. You feel, yeah, kind of have that empty feeling as soon as you finish that last page when Barristan takes one to the it's like you just feel empty for a minute. You're like, man, where are my dragons? Like you're missing something. So then you go back and start rereading. I get it. I've been there. Margaritas on the rocks. Tried a habanero margarita. Whew. See, yeah, I don't do spicy. I am mellow. I cannot handle heat at all. I cannot. It's funny because a giant tamer can just eat straight fire, but I can't. I am the exact opposite. Scale of 1 to 10, I'm like a -2 when it comes to the heat factor. I just can't do it. Season 8, episode 3, Peter. Oh, you already know. Definitely have to drink a lot of water when you're drinking whiskey, though. It will dry you out. Holy shnikes. That and talking for an hour straight, just rambling. But 'tis the season. What are you going to do? Why not? Why not? Oh my gosh, are you talking about what? Oh, look at this. Just break out the old school Game of Thrones trivia on you. It's like, who remembers anything? I can barely remember the name of the book, the names of the books, much less freaking. Dude, I would epic fail. I used to know everything. Now it's like, just had to defrag a little bit. Now it'd be funny. Now I'd know the most random tiny little thing and wouldn't be able to remember a sword or the name of a sword or something. But yeah, just had to let go. But after letting go, like I said, after defragging and coming at it fresh now I think it'd be awesome to go back in and reread it. I think it'd be amazing. See, find all new little clues and new factors that you hadn't seen before, or try to think about certain things a different way that you hadn't thought about them before. Oh no. When I can barely remember names. Right? Exactly. That's how I am. It's so hard. It's like there's so many things in there. It's just like, what? Oh, you love spicy, but not habaneros. Yeah. I used to put a habanero and serrano in everything I made and all the vegetable dishes I made. And it still was like nothing to her. I was like, how do you do it? That's just crazy. Absolutely nuts. But yeah, trying to remember some of those names and banners, that would be tough. That would not be easy. But like I said, that's what's going to make it fun when you go back and try to watch some of that or go back and reread the stories. Oh, what's up, Donald Rance? Good evening, sir. Well, we started out with a Macallan 15, and now we have moved on to the Glenmorangie Malaga cask. Just under 100 proof, and it is spicy grape juice, and it is nice. I like this. But a very Merry Christmas to you and Happy Holidays. Hey, we got Sir LT Giles hit the chat. Happy Holidays, buddy. Merry Christmas to you. Hope everything's good with you and yours out there in Vegas town. Oh, man. He's one that might know. The fuel Mirage is closing down. I don't know if it is or not, but yeah. I definitely heard that it might be going bye-bye, or at least for now. Shuttered the doors, which is sad. Like I say, we liked it when we went there. That was pretty cool. It was nice, but yeah, they don't have a big jar or anything like that. I wonder if they're going to have the World Series of Poker next year. If they get enough people that have the shot and they feel comfortable enough and think that they can do that again. But even so, it won't be the same because international travel still won't be the same as it was. So yeah, it'll be interesting. What are you drinking tonight, Donald Rance? What do you have in the glass? I'm guessing something Irish. Something Irie. I was on the Chircano 15 last night. That is probably one of my top 5 favorite whiskeys. That Chircano 15 is delicious. It is so good. Just buttery goodness. LVT. Heard they're gonna be closing in a few days. Yeah, a few days a week. No, I heard there's a couple of them that are like open on weekends and not open during the week. But I heard that they were actually shuttering their doors and not going to be open at all. Nothing at all. Oh, Donald Rance, tell us what he's got in his glass. What he's sipping on tonight. Need to go get my glasses. I am blind sitting on my computer and editing. Oh, I know. It gets worse and worse, doesn't it? It gets so hard to see. Oh, hope to see Yoda in the new Obi-Wan show. Man, they have so many Star Wars spinoffs coming off. So you're all caught up with the Mandalorian there, Peter? You're all caught up? That's pretty good. No one asked, but it's currently Grey Goose. T-Vol got the Grey Goose going. You got anything mixed, or are you just sipping on the goose? Nice, very nice. Got anything mixed in there with it? Doing some Greyhounds or some screwdrivers, or are we just sipping it neat tonight? Actually, was about to pour some Glengoyne 10 as a primer. There you go. Nothing wrong with that. Man, I got to tell you, I heard such great things about that Glengoyne 12 or Glengoyne in general. I really want to taste the teapot, but I went out and bought this Glengoyne 12, and of course it was right after all the tariffs and hit and taxes. So I freaking went out and paid like $109 for that damn thing for a 12-year-old Glengoyne, and let me tell you, I was not happy paying that much for that juice. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not great. It's not worth over $100. I'll tell you that. Oh, those tariffs. I hope that's one of the first things that happens. We can get those things kicked back and reduced and get those some of these whiskey prices back down to where they should be. Some of these Scotch prices. I'm not doing Disney Plus yet, so no Star Wars for me. Yeah, I was lucky enough. My buddy's got a bunch of little kids, so he's got the Disney Plus. So last time he was over here sipping on some Scotch, he dialed in his password and let me catch up. So I've been watching all the Mandalorian and Clone Wars and Star Wars, and because I hadn't even seen the Rise of Skywalker yet. So that was the first thing I watched down there, and then I caught up on the Mandalorian, and now I'm doing the Clone Wars. So, well, I'll tell you what, not Star Wars. It will suck you right in. There's so many stories now. It's crazy. This is the way. That's what I'm talking about. This is the way. It's so dope. Oh, I'm sure everything will be back up after this. So yeah, right. Oh man, little blueberry Red Bull. Nice. There you go. So you do have a little cocktail going with the Grey Goose. I like it. Nice. It sounds delicious. You said it's not worth that. Yeah, right. Exactly. $109. I was just like, come on, man. On the flip side, that's how much my yellow spot was too, and that's a 12-year-old, and that was $109 12-year-old. I don't know. Everybody that's like a lot of people's favorite Irish whiskey, and maybe that's why I wasn't impressed with it. I was like, "Well, I'm paying over $100, man. You got to bring a little something extra." I don't know. It was good, but I just didn't think it was. I think I just hyped it up too much, with everybody saying that was one of their favorites. I was like, I just thought maybe I expected too much out of it. But and again, like everybody loves the Louisville Bartone. I love that one too, but I like the Montelena better. I think I'm literally the only person I've ever heard say that. But I was like, am I just crazy? And I poured them both side by side, and I was sipping them. I'm like, I like the Montelena better. Different palates, different strokes for different folks. JD, Tennessee, honey whiskey, watching the wings for the weekend. Oh, waiting in the wings for the weekend. I see. Nice little Tennessee honey. So you'll have some sweet drams going. I wonder what honey whiskey and eggnog would taste like. This is delicious. This is just spicy grape juice. Anybody who hasn't had that new Glenmorangie Malaga cask, highly recommended. A lot of people really like the new Glenmorangie cake. I might have that next. I like the cake too, but I like the Malaga cask a lot better. A lot better, not just a little. And it's delicious and cheaper. You'll spot is much cheaper here in Canada. It's the best of the spot core range. I know people that like the Montelena better. Oh, really? So I'm not crazy? Nice. Because 100% of the people I've talked to like the Louisville Barton. Now, is that just a little bit of a case of because it's more expensive, and so people, automatically think the more expensive one should be better? I don't know, but I went side by side, and I mean, I get it. The Zinfandel mixed with it's delicious, but the Montelena I just like a little bit better. It's good. It's good. I don't drink whiskey or scotch, but my cousins in Japan really like it. Oh, Japanese whiskey is the best. I don't know if I can say it's the best, but it's delicious. I love Japanese whiskey. I honestly couldn't tell you what I like better. Japanese whiskey, Irish whiskey, or scotch. I mean, it depends on what it is, but all three of those are amazing. And there's so many people that when they think scotch, they just think of the just gnarly, peated, licking ashtrays. Like, that is so not the world of scotch. It's actually the smaller part of it, but since it's so prominent and dominant in flavor, this everybody thinks like that's what scotch is. I'm like, oh, I just talk to people all the time in the liquor stores like, I'm telling you, man, you'll like this. And they're just all freaking out. Don't want to spend $70 on a bottle they think is going to be like that. I'm like, I promise you, this is sweet. There's none of that peat in it. But yeah, people freak out over that. Japanese whiskey, though, I'm still waiting. I still have yet to taste a Yamazaki 18. Like, that's my unicorn, and it's getting harder and harder. Those things are like $1,000 a bottle now. It's like trying to find one of those. Good luck. I'm sure Don. Maybe not, but dude, because I just started drinking. I just started on the spirit journey like 2 years ago, and I just think back on all the bottles that I was holding in my hand, looking, and it's like, I'll just buy it later, or I'll get it some other time. And if I could have just bought those bottles, like the Antique 107 and the Weller Special, I mean, just they were like $35 a piece. If I could have just bought those and just put them in a closet somewhere. When I hear that they're selling like for $100 to $300 now, are you kidding me? I could have retired on those if I had just bought those back then. Just a case of each. And that was as early as 2 years ago, like a year and a half, 2 years ago. And now it's like just mind boggling. But I do the right thing even now. I'm not the biggest bourbon guy, so when I see the Weller Antique for like Total Wine for like $60, which I still think is outlandish, I want to taste it, so I always think about grabbing it. But since it's allocated, it's like I always just leave it for somebody I know who's going to appreciate it a lot more. And I hope doing that karmically that a flipper doesn't end up getting it. But I just like, man, somebody else will see that, freak out, and appreciate it so much more than I will. But like I remember going into Costco and they had like the Yamazaki 18, and I think they had it for something ridiculous, like 240 or something crazy, like a year and a half ago for $240. It's like, and then when I'm first going in, I didn't know anything. You're like, oh my god, $240 for a bottle of booze. This is when I drank nothing but Captain Morgan's private stock for 19.99. And you go in and you start thinking about spending $250 for a bottle of booze. You're like, oh my god, because you just don't know. And then and now you're like, oh my god, I wish I would have bought that for $250 because now it's going for $1,000. Like, just so many grabs could have had over the years and just had no idea what it was or where it was going. Crazy. If life was a spliff, I'd be all messed up. Ooh. got a few of them going. What am I missing out on? Blueberry, not worth that. Definitely not. JC, Tennessee. Mill Spot must be Canada. Oh, there you go. I was caught up on that. Good. The Bordeaux wine is drier and more robust and adds a layer of creaminess for me. It tends to be flavored because it's less sweet overall. The Bordeaux wine is drier. Are you talking about the Montelena with that one? And on the other one, what are those? Are they the special Middleton rares or whatever? I know there's like a Davy Crockett and a Dare Gay or Dare Gert, something like that. What's the best one of those? Because I've seen a couple of them and I might grab one, but at those prices, I'll just be grabbing one, not a couple. So I was wondering, what do you think? Which one's your favorite of those? If you know which ones I'm talking about, which I'm sure you do. Japanese love Scotch or American whiskey, absolutely. You always want what you can't have when it's farther away and harder to get. It can be absolutely wonderful, though. Yeah, for most people, absolutely. I mean, most Scotch and whiskey drinkers absolutely love it. I'm just not one of them. I started out with the Game of Thrones collection, coming from rum and sweetness. Is like, I tried the Lagavulin and was like, oh my god. Then I tried the Talisker and like, I almost never tried whiskey again. Those two just peat bombs being my first two, I was like, I about died. I was like, this isn't happening. But then I think the next one was the Dalwhinnie, and I was like, oh, there we go. I could do that. And from then on out, it was all good. I do have, I don't have, I got an 18-year-old Kurioshi that's 100 proof that's peated, and I like that. That is the most funky adventure I've ever had in a bottle. It literally has a different taste every time you go back to it. And then I have the Hakushu 12, which is a super light peat, but it's amazing. I love that one. And then the Bunnahabhain 12 right down the middle of the plate. That's delicious, and that's peated, but super light. Like, if it's done right and it's a nice, light, smoky peat like that, I like that stuff. But the Lafroigs and the Logs and Ardbegs, and yeah, I can't do it. Those are too much for me. Oh man, but yeah, the sweeter scotches, I am all in and all about it. Love Glendronach, my favorite. Love Glenmorangie, probably my second favorite. And I know everybody likes to hate on Macallan, but yeah, they're expensive, but they use the best products. Of course, they're more expensive, but they're overpriced. Don't get me wrong; they were way overpriced. They're trying to appeal to a certain crowd, but I don't know, just something. I mean, distilleries have that certain note and that certain smell and flavor, and I just like Macallan's. The Macallan Classic Cuts and the Macallan Editions, I really like. The Macallan 12, the sherry is a sulfur bomb. I don't like that one. The Macallan 18, I wasn't a big fan of that. I really didn't see what the big deal about that was. It's so boring. But a lot of people think the Macallan 15 triple cask fine oak is boring, and I love it. I think it's delicious. So different palates, different strokes for different folks. Prefer the Hakushu to the Yamazakis. I love both of them, but yeah, they're both right there. But yeah, I can see why. The Hakushu is such a just fine note. Have you ever tried the Hakushu 17? Or no, the 18. I think it's 18. I don't know. I saw it on the thing the other day, but I was like, it was pricey, but I was like, man, as good as the 12 is, I'll bet that 18 is even better. But I swear it was a 17, but then I looked it up online and I only saw 18, so I don't know. I don't know if it was a special one-off or what, but I can only imagine. That's really good. Because there's a tiny little bit of green note to that Hakushu 12, but it's delicious. But I imagine that 18 would just round that right off. I used to always have a bottle of Southern Comfort around. I called it my beer booster. There you go. Middleton, Barry Crockett, Middleton. Yep, those are exactly the ones I was talking about. Love both and have both. The Derek Gaelic is truly special, though. Right on. I definitely know where that one's at. I might have to pick that one up then. But yeah, those I saw both of those, and they're all in the fancy box and everything. But as much as I love Irish whiskey, I was like, oh, that'd be great. I'll have to try that out. Oh my goodness, is that really her? LMR hit the chat. Merry Christmas, living my rhapsody. Great to see you out there. Hope everything is well with you and yours, and you're all ready to have a very happy and Merry Christmas. Can't believe I about drank all that. I'm gonna have to refill that. Whiskey and water, got to keep it coming. Especially when you just keep babbling. Oh, LMR, good to see you. Hope everything is good. You a cigar guy? No. When I'm out on the golf course or we're just, a bunch of guys, whatever, having, go outside and have a cigar for whatever reason. But yeah, I don't really go and buy them. Not a cigar guy, and I do not need. I smoke enough. I don't need to be smoking cigars. I smoked cigarettes when I was younger. That was terrible. That took me forever to quit. That was awful. It was the hardest thing I ever did too, was quitting those. But yeah, cigars, I just do not need another bad habit. And cigars are just the smell. Just nobody really seems to appreciate the smell when you light one of those up. So yeah, I don't know. I might have to stick out, leave those alone, stay away from those. Whiskey is expensive enough. I don't need another expensive cigar habit. $35 stogies and shit. Yeah, whiskey's ridiculous. All my habits are just expensive, ridiculous. Golfing, snowboarding, whiskey, there's nothing cheap about anything. Life is just expensive. No getting around it. What can you do? Just live and keep living. Oh, this smells really good, though. This is spicy grape juice deliciousness. It's so good. I love Glenmorangie. It is definitely one of my favorite distilleries. Just about everything I've had from there. It's funny enough, the oldest thing, the rare and hard to find, whatever, it's not rare, hard to find at all, the freaking 18-year-old. The Glenmorangie 18 is so boring. I've had it for like 2 years, and it's finally opening up now, and it's okay, but it's still just nothing to write home about. It's funny. I absolutely love just about every 15-year-old whiskey I've tasted. Could care less about just about every 18-year-old whiskey I've tasted. The Macallan 18, the Highland Park 18, just most 18-year-old whiskeys I've had, I'm just not the biggest fan of. 15's my favorite. Pretty much all my favorite whiskeys are 15-year-olds. The Mortlock 15 Game of Thrones is amazing. The Macallan 15, the Glenmorangie Cadwell Estate 15. I love 15-year-olds whiskeys. So good. Oh, renting roller skates is even expensive. That's why you got to buy your own. Get your own. More comfortable and get the roll on. That's another thing I haven't done all year. I have not hit the rink. Even when it was open for that hot tick, I never made it in. So I have not been on wheels all year. I probably won't even remember how to skate. Crazy. Just finished a half ounce of Glengoyne and now either want to go sweet or gut punch a peat. See, I always go sweet. You can always go. Yeah, you can always finish off with a peat. But once you go sweet, that's pretty much you can keep it rolling. But once you go peat, that's game over. Oh, the water is gone. So good. Ah, Whiskophile. Oh, so many good whiskeys out there. So many good whiskeys out there. I know. I think one of these nights soon, I'm definitely going to have an Irish night. Just pop out. I think I have enough Irishes to hold it down for a minute anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got like 11. Not a ton, but I'm guessing I might have 1 or 2 more after Christmas. So definitely going to have an Irish whiskey night. Start getting it down. Love the Irish whiskey. It's so good. Anybody that's thinking about getting into whiskey, Irish whiskey is a great place to start. Just sweet, light, smooth, delicious. No life for professional. Oh, man. No professional, just habit forming. Fun habits. Today my dad opened a bottle of homemade wine from some years back, and he didn't label it properly, so it was a mystery bottle. We're guessing what it was made of. Nice! And hopefully not lethal. Oh, man, how long does wine stay? How old is it? I guess you would know because wine would turn to vinegar if it was too bad, I imagine. But yeah, that'd be a little interesting. Properly funky. Oh man, love the family getting together and all trying it together. Get it out. That's awesome. Like, here's a family occasion. Let's try some of this and guess out what it is. Pick out a flavor note. I found a bunch of homemade wine in a burnt down house. Yeah, that was a violent hangover. Was it smoky? Oh man, that would be terrible. That is not good. Giant Tamer's friend has a friend that makes wine, always different flavors, strawberry and blueberry and salmonberry. And yeah, her latest one, a salmonberry, I guess something went bad in it. She had to throw the whole vat out or throw it all out. She was all bummed out. It's like, oh, it's terrible when you got to waste the alcohol. Irish whiskey, that would be fun. I might be able to find one or two to drink. Yeah, imagine you would, Yoda. Oh man, I can only imagine. Yeah, I can only imagine that Irish selection. Mine's a little kid selection. Mine's the starter kit. I have the starter Irish kit. Oh man, I like it though. I love. I really like to get that new. Have you tried the new 25-year-old cast strength Redbreast? I'd love to get that, but man, when you're over $500 a bottle, it's like, man, it's like it's been a rough year. Popping that much on that bottle is like, come on, man. That's a big one, but god dang it, I want to taste it. That red, sexy bottle looks so nice. Oh, I want to take it out of their cabinet and put it in mine. But yeah, I want to get that 25 Redbreast, and I mean, obviously, if you ever got a chance to taste the Dreamcast, that'd be amazing too. That 32-year-old. But I got their core range. I got the style, the 15, the 12, the 12. I have the 12 cast strength and the 21-year-old. But how come they're taking the 12 off the cast strength? Why are they taking the 12 off the box? I wonder. Because they're still calling it 12-year-old whiskey. I'm just wondering why they took the 12 off the box. They're not like they're not. I don't know. They're not advertising the 12 years anymore, which I just thought was weird and random. Oh, really? You had the 27 and it wasn't worth it? They have a 25 and a 27, right? Is the new one is 25 or is that the 27? Like they have the 32-year-old dream cask and then don't they have like the 27-year-old dream cask and then the 25-year-old cast strength? Or am I getting that mixed up? It is going. That's what I was afraid of. It was going to be going NAS. That sucks. Because on it, they're still claiming 12 now. Like on the, if you go in and read it, they're still saying it's 12 years old. But yeah, they must be running out. That's harsh. You need to go out and find an older bottle real quick before that happens. Because that is a delicious whiskey. I might be having one of those here next, or pretty soon. Dude, I love, dude, that Redbreast 12 cast strength is delicious. Delicious. But really, the 27 is not worth it. That is interesting. It's hard to be. I mean, at $500, it's hard to be worth it. It's like, man, it's all juice. And when you start thinking about what you can buy for like 100, 150, it's like, do I need to spend $500 on whiskey? I don't know about all that. So much other good stuff to get, and so many more things you can get. I don't know. You start thinking about the quality quantity balance of it all. At what price does it lose it? The new one is 27 and its core range. The Dreamcast with 32, 21 books, and 12. Really? Yeah, so I was getting that mixed up because I thought there was a 20. I thought there was a 25-year-old, but the new one's 27, huh? Well, that's actually, dude. Actually, hearing you say that it's not worth it will actually make it easier to bear to not have one for a while. Because, man, you start thinking how good Redbreast is in general, and I love the 21-year-old, and then that's just it. I mean, for 27 years, another 6 years, and they're jumping it all the way up almost $600, or it is out here. It is. I think it's 625. Because when it first came out, I think it was 550, and now it's 625, which is just, man. By the time you put tax on it and shit, you're damn near to $800. That is just too much for a bottle of whiskey. I know that. Too much for me, anyway. Oh, you ought to have JD send you some of his apple pie moonshine. Man, I don't know. I think the most potent thing I had when we were kids, my buddy got some of his dad's Everclear that was 190 proof. Jesus, that was just pure gasoline. And as a kid drinking that, just way too ridiculous, too much. Could run a car on that shit. It's awful. But I bet some apple pie moonshine that's got some flavor, so that'd probably be a little nicer. And it's probably not 190 proof, which is just death in a bottle. Even I think we mixed it with Kool-Aid. Oh, it was awful. Did the trick though, I'll tell you that. Oh man, always nice when you can just chill and be mellow on holidays. That's the one cool thing. Like right now, I'd be like probably ahead my second freaking party if I wasn't having to DJ one somewhere. So that part, it's actually nice to kind of chill. But on the flip side, you kind of miss all the camaraderie of it all. But now I get to hang out here with you guys, so it's all good. Works out. And I don't have to drive. I can have as many drinks as I want. I could crawl to bed from here. But yeah, it's six of one, half dozen of the other. Take the good with the bad. Make do with what we can. Crazy, crazy year out there. But I have this, and it tastes good. Yeah, I can't believe it. Kind of feels just so good and refreshing to be done with, to not just be rapping all night. For everybody who wasn't here earlier, like I was saying, it's like I usually do all my shopping on Christmas Eve. Then I'm rapping all night, and then I get them under the tree, and they're under the tree for like 3 hours, and then they get torn into. I'm just like, that's no fun. It's like I just put in all that work, and I get to look at it for like 2, 3 hours, and then it's thrashed open. It's like, come on. It's like, no. So yeah, this year it's like actually done. Had some under there for a few days. Did a few at a time instead of doing them all at once. It's definitely the way. Worked out well for me. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Oh man, absolutely. Bouncing, always fun, always, always. Bring a few of us together on the holidays, say what's up on a Christmas Eve. Like I said, I'm just missing the holiday tunes. Should I have the holiday tunes going in the background? Get the old Santa hat on it, make it 100. Thought about putting the Santa hat on, and I was like, dude, it'll get so hot, I'll be dying. Sweat streaming down my face, like, I'm done. It's too hot. So what was some Glenglow 13 Mizunura Cab? There you go. Nice. That sounds delicious. Oh man, not quite Japanese. Just mixing the best of both worlds with the Mizunura cask. I like that. And I like that. That is so good. Like I said, I like the cake. The cake is good, but this Malaga cask is so much better. To me, anyway. I really like it. Oh, finishing up shopping. Oh, I can't. I'm not gonna lie. About an hour before I started this up, I went out and bought a few more things, but they were literally stocking stuffers. Like, oh yeah, I forgot this, and like stuffing them in the stocking and didn't have to wrap or nothing. I told her I'd wrap a gift. She's one gift for my dad, but that's pretty much it. I'm done. And since I'm not seeing him tomorrow, which is kind of lame, but don't really have to be done. I can actually wait and do that whenever. Oh man, anybody else staying home and not doing what they usually do on Christmas Eve? Is this a little different, or is this kind of the norm for the what usually goes on, what usually happens with you? Which is kind of cool. As long as this is what you usually do, not being put out, not seeing family somewhere else. Not a lot of traveling going on this year. I know that. That's kind of a bummer. No shopping this year. Cash is dude. And you know what? Nobody ever complains about cash. You never miss with that gift. You never miss with that gift. So cash is absolutely king. Even cards, I like back in the day, it was like, oh, you didn't put any thought into it. You just got a gift card. Nowadays, it's like gift cards are the shit. You can get whatever you want, especially the way online shopping is now. It's like, to get a gift card, you're happy to get a gift card these days. Now, see, that's a man with a plan. How are you done way back in November? Good Lord. Oh, you're in lockdown there again? Yeah, that's a bummer. Where you at, Donald? You're not in Canada, are you? Donald Rance, you're not in Canada, I don't think. You're down here, aren't you? I thought. Oh, you're gonna make it over to your sister's? Nice, nice. Yeah, my sister's all worried about, yeah, just kids going to see her mom. Yeah, it's a mess. Too many people to too many people, so she doesn't want to see my parents because she's worried about getting them sick. And I'm always about, ripping and running. I've actually been pretty good. I could probably sneak over there, but I don't know. You just never know with anything. It's like all of a sudden you have one little tickle in the back of your throat, and you're like, I can't get my parents sick. It's just crazy, crazy. And then, of course, it's nothing. But what do? You never know. This Christmas is so different. Not seeing us all. I know it is so different. It's crazy. Not in a great way, but again, we'll all just take it for the experience and be like, oh, remember that one year? Just take it like that. We're in enhanced lockdown here, so nothing to do but stay home. Plus, I'm off Xmas stay for the first time in about 10 years. Oh, there you go. Wow. That's kind of a bonus, I guess. Being able to sit home and chill. Oh, you are in Canada. All right. I don't know why I thought you were down here, but nice. Canada. You think you get a bigger selection of Irish whiskey in Canada? Because, I mean, honestly, we don't have the biggest selection down here. I mean, you can go to Total Wine, and, I mean, obviously they probably have the biggest one, but it's still not the most extensive. I wonder if you guys get a better selection up there than we do. Like, we get all, I mean, the Jamesons and the basics, the Bushmills and all that. I still have yet to have a Bushmill. I haven't even, that's like my next year is I need to start buying, like, the bottom shelf Irish just to kind of get a feel for what that is. And let me know which ones I should definitely stay away from. But I think they have, like, a Red Maggie and a Hellcat and the Sexton, of course. And then there's, like, a bunch of Bushmills. And then I saw a couple that were like over $100. They're like Jack Ryan or something like that. There's two different Jack Ryans. I think I asked you about those before. But I haven't heard too much about them, so it's like a little weary about pulling the trigger on them. But I don't know, they look kind of good. And I think there's like an 1853 or something like that. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be enhancing my Irish collection here pretty soon. But with some bottom shelf stuff, just to see what they're like. Just I don't know, because why not? COVID is something you mortals have to concern yourselves with. Yeah, we can't all be Superman. I'm in Los Angeles, still in lockdown since March. Man, that's crazy. For the most part, I was, and then I was like, I don't know, got to get out and do whatever. But I mean, nothing crazy, but I was like literally locked at home for a while. One, my back went out right at the beginning of, or at the end of last year, beginning of this year. So I was already kind of on lockdown, and then while that happened, we went into lockdown. So yeah, I didn't see anybody for about the first 5 months of this year. No, but like I just got all gloved up and masked up and went to Costco and came home, and that was it. Freezer full of food. I'll make it. We're ready to go. If it all goes down, we'll make it for a while. Gotta love Costco, mainly for their cheap alcohol. Alcohol superstores. Where do you have an alcohol superstore? I always go to Total Wine when I go there. That's where I bought my that last Macallan edition. Was when I rolled through Vegas. They didn't even have it up here yet. I got it down there a couple of weeks before they even had it up here. But where's your alcohol superstore at? That's something I need to know. Because the Giant Tamer is already I have not heard the end of it. The fact that I got to, even though I was just a trip and I only stayed for one night, the fact that I made it into Vegas this year and she didn't, she is not happy at all. At all. So yeah, I have a feeling we'll be making a trip down there fairly soon. One way or another. The fairly large selection, have about 85 kinds on offer. See, yeah, you definitely have I think as a whole, you have a lot more selection of Irish than we do, I think. Like ours, I mean, if you can catch it once in a while when the Middleton Rares come through at Costco, and some of the honey holes will have some of those. But yeah, as a whole, they don't have a big selection of Irish. 85, we definitely don't have that many. People generally like Sexton is a cool little bottle. I definitely want to look into that. Um, Bushmills Black. And there's like what? There's Bushmills Black. There's Bushmills 10, and then they're like a red Bushmills too, something like that. Oh, Powers. That's another one I want to get. Actually, I might have that next. I got a Powers John Lane in a sample bottle over here. Powers Gold Label is your favorite bottom shelf Irish. Nice. Um, is Powers Gold Label different to the Powers John Lane? Is there a big difference there? I've heard a lot of people like that John Lane. I had it, and I've had a sip of it. It was good. I liked it. We have a Lee's Liquor, like 9,000 square feet, and another one twice the size. Forget the name. Liquor store. I'm gonna have to check that out next time we go there. I had no idea. I've been to all your Total Wines in Vegas. You have like 3 or 4 of them. I've been to all of them. They're amazing, and it's still cheaper. And I would need to go on a Costco run to Northern California. That and like the whole Northwest area. That seems to be where the cheapest deals are. Those guys get bottles for half price what we do. Like it is literally for half price on everything, down to the $35 bottles all the way up to the $300 bottles. It blows my mind how cheap Northern California is. Washington's the worst because of our taxes. Like everybody else, everybody else is between like 7 and maybe 10% taxes. Ours is over 32% taxed on all our alcohol. Like we get kicked in the face. I don't want to say it, but Canadian style. We're literally paying as much as Canadians are for whiskey now. It's awful. And then you put the tariffs on top of that. Oh my God. It's literally almost unbearable. Jones Lane is killer. Yep. I liked it. Really? One of your all-time favorites. There you go. The gold labels are bottom shelf. Okay, I got you. Jones Lane is one of the premium. I got you. So yeah, it's not even a comparison then. But yeah, that John Lane was good. Like I said, I only had a little sample bottle, but it was yummy. Yeah, we're ridiculous up here. Ours, I know exactly. Taking all our money, like you don't tax us enough. You're already taxing 72 cents out of every dollar, and then you go ahead and jack that up, and then you put tariffs on top of it. It's awful. Yeah, we pay way too much up here. Not only are we the last person or the last ones to get anything because we're the farthest way up here, but yeah, once we do get it, we're just paying premium prices on everything. You're damn right. It's a lot of tax. It's outlandish. We need to have our own little tea party up here. Go nuts. Ontario, 74% in combined taxes on alcohol. Yeah, I know. I mean, trust me, I know. Being from Washington, it's the drinking age is 21 here, and it's only 19 in Canada. So you already know all us Washington kids, as soon as we hit 19, we all head for the border instantly. And yeah, the shell shock of that is mind boggling. When you're used to paying like, I don't know, like way back then, when you could buy say you could buy like a half rack of beer here for like $7, like $6, $7. Sometimes like $5, depending on how cheap you wanted to go. Then you go to Canada and it was like $32 for a half. We were like, what? Talk about some sticker price shock. We used to freak out about that. And then of course, used to smoke too. Used to be able to get cigarettes for like $2, $3 here, and then it'd be like $7, $8, $9 in Canada. It's like, oh my God. Like everything was so expensive up there. It's just mind boggling. So yeah, I get it. But now our liquor has caught up, and now our liquor is like just as expensive as yours is. It's awful. It's absolutely awful. Now I need to know where to go from here. I could. I think I was. I think I'll try the cake. I think we'll do the cake. I was talking about doing the cake. Now you're talking about that John Lane. I'm thinking about doing that. Maybe I'll save that for Irish night. I'll save the John Lane for Irish night next week, and I'll do that next week for sure. Because I've been wanting to do that for a while. All right, first of all, let's plug you in so we don't go crazy. Actually, we got enough. I'm going to deal with that. Then let's grab. Do I have any glasses over here? Yep. Oh boy, don't do it. Oh, I thought I was gonna knock the whole wall down. I made it. Oh, jeez. Man, top shelf from the very back, not easy to get to. Who would put this that far back and make it that hard to get to? All right, first of all, can we appreciate the box of the Glenmorangie, a tail of cake? I mean, come on. Is that not just a party in a box? Look at that. Tell me that's not just a party in a box ready to go. Who doesn't want to party with that? A tail of cake. Oh. It is goofy. I mean, it just looks like a cupcake. Don't you just want to eat it? Come on. A tail of cake. Hey, what's up, Benjamin? Cheers. Welcome. Hope you're having a happy holidays. Oh. We missed it already. There we go. That's why I love Missouri lows. Yeah, you do. I was looking at that. We have the highest. Washington has the highest liquor taxes in the nation. Missouri has the cheapest. I think the national average is like 7.2, and I think Missouri's is something like 3%. Like 3% taxes, and we pay 3%, and we pay 32%. That is some outlandish shit, is all I'm saying. Oh, the Tokaji wine cast finish is super interesting. Yeah, it really is. It really is. Dessert wine cask finish. Tokaji. Hungarian wine. My stepdad's Hungarian. Oh. Why not? What the? So sweet, but man, you think this one's going to be sweet, and this one's actually got a kick. This one will kind of kick you in the ding-ding if you're not looking for it. It's only 46.92 proof, but man, for 92 proof, it drinks like 102 proof. It is a monster. I don't know why, but yeah, it drinks a little hot. Like I said, I like the Malaga cask a little better, but it's good. Don't get me wrong. And it smells like pineapples. It smells like sweet, spicy pineapples. But it drinks a little hot. I'm not going to lie. This one drinks a little hot. Oh, man. Woo, that is just sweetness. It's so weird how it can smell like it's just going to be a liquid dessert, and then you drink it, and it's like, hello. What? Because the Malaga cask is a higher proof, but it just drinks so much smoother and sweeter. It's crazy. I'm not mad at it. And, like I said, what a fun box. Come on. What other whiskey box do you have that is that just colorful and entertaining? It's like everybody that comes over, just because I have it in the bottle, like, I have some I keep in boxes and some I keep in bottles, just open bottles. And everybody that sees this box, like, ooh, what's in there? Can I taste that? So, yeah, I guess they know what they're doing with their advertising. But it does smell delicious. I'll give it that. It is nice. I like this a lot. But yeah, Glenmorangie, they do it right. I think my all-time favorite is the Cadbo Estate. But I mean, that's just, if you're not into sweeter whiskeys, you're not going to like that one, because that is just straight powdered donuts. It is so sweet. Of course, I just saw a review on that somebody did it, and they thought that one was spicy. So again, different palates, different strokes for different folks. But I couldn't believe how spicy they thought it was when I'm like, dude, that is powdered donuts all day. Yeah, the ice numbs it out a little bit, brings out a few more than barrel notes. I like when you drink it neat. I think that's the most flavors. I think they put it in the bottle. Like, I think their whiskey expert put it in. They're like, that's how it's supposed to taste. That's how I'm going to bottle it. And that's the way I want to experience it. But there's some, like I said, some people think it's blasphemy. But I think like the Glenmorangie 15, I think that one tastes better on ice. That was like one of the few whiskeys that I actually thought tasted better on ice than neat or with water in it. So yeah, different whiskeys, different ways. It just depends. Haven't gotten into a lot of scotches yet, just because of cost, but have become a big bourbon fan. Hey, that's the way to do it. Bourbons are a lot cheaper. You can get a lot more selection for that's a lower price. So nothing wrong with that. And if you like the flavor, that's what it's all about. It's all about the flavors you're into. I don't like Dr. Pepper, and bourbon has a burnt Dr. Pepper taste to me. So I'm just not the biggest fan of bourbon. I've found a couple that I do like. One of my favorite bourbons, and it's crazy spicy, but it doesn't have that Dr. Pepper taste, is the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof C919. Dude, that bottle's almost gone. Like, I drank the shit out of that, especially once a big C hit. I was coming home every day taking a shot of that just because it's 136.8 proof. I was like, yep, that'll clean up the insides. But yeah, I actually really like the taste of that. That and the Henry McKenna. I like my Henry McKenna 10. That has a good flavor. Doesn't have that burnt Dr. Pepper taste to it. But other than that, I'm just not the biggest fan of bourbons. Sitting here with this bottle of George T. Stagg that'll probably end up trading to somebody someday for like a Japanese whiskey or something. Or the drop of water can really open. Yeah, a drop of water. I'm 9 times out of 10. I don't like it with the water better. But again, just like that Glendronach 15, I like better over ice. There's actually some that you put water in it, and I liked it better with water because it really opened stuff up. That Cadwell Estate, one of my favorite whiskeys, that was a really nice one when you put a drop of water in it. It really opened some things up. So yeah, it's just weird how some whiskeys, like, they're all different. Some open up, some get diluted down. It's just depends on the dram. Prefer it neat, might add a couple of drops of water in the higher end ones to separate the oils. Yeah, every once in a while, just to both break them up, wake up some of them extra flavors, bring out some of the barrel flavors. That's what the ice always does. The ice always brings out the barrel notes to me. Kind of damps down most of the other flavors, brings a sweetness, and then brings out some of that oaky flavor. Lets you taste. I think that's like the best way to taste the barrel notes. Dr. Pepper and root beer. Yeah, I have always absolutely despised Dr. Pepper. It tastes like rotten prune juice, what I imagine rotten prune juice would taste like. So I just never been a fan of Dr. Pepper. Root beer is good especially in like some floats or whatever, but I don't drink root beer that much either. It's just a little too sweet for me. And yet I love cream soda, so go figure. Cream soda was delicious, root beer was too sweet. I'm a weirdo, I know it. Always drank a lot of 7-Up when I was a kid. Get a quick glass of water. Got a filter right here. Boom, bada bing. Oh, yeah. Woo, nice. Yeah, I don't know what it is about this cake. It's only 92 proof, but it is a spicy little dinger. But it's good, no doubt about it. I think my next Glenmorangie is going to be the Alta. I haven't had that one yet, but that sounds really good. I want to get that. Linda says, I hate root beer. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of it. It's a little sweet. Like I said, a little too sweet for me, but not too shabby. Ooh. Root beer Swift cast strength really opens up nicely. Oh, yeah. A lot of people like putting water in that. I'm a weirdo. I just love the cast strength, just raw dog. Just put it in a glass and drink it. It's so good. It's so good. But yes, it doesn't hurt to put a few drops of water in it. It definitely opens up a few other flavors too, and makes it go down a little smoother. But you're absolutely right. It does. It's like 2 different flavor profiles when you put a little drop of water in there. That's one of the ones that really does change with the water, and not for the worse. But yeah, just that extra bite it brings without it. I love it. I love the freaking cast strength Redbreast 12. Need to go get another bottle before it's not 12 years old anymore. Because if it gets any younger, you can tell the nip that's there, like just on the 12. So if they start making the cast strength a little younger, I don't know. But again, just can't wait to get my hands on a bottle of that Blue Spot, because the Blue Spot is cask strength, and that's only going to be like what, 7 to 8 years old at cask strength. But I mean, it's meant to be that way. I can't wait to taste that one. I think that's going to be great. Thought Dr. Pepper makes me sick. Cannot stand it. I'm with you. I am not. I'm not a pepper. She's not a pepper. Don't want to be a pepper too? IBC makes a cream soda. There you go. I love cream soda. That is delicious. I could go all day with that. Cream soda is the bomb. Still love cream soda. Make cream. What? You make cream soda? God, is there anything you don't make? You're amazing. God, why can't you be my next door neighbor? Oh, the good stuff. That sounds awesome. Homemade cream soda. Oh. Oh, you make cream soda with vanilla floats. Yeah, I'm tossed. I was like, you make your own cream soda? That was tripping. All right. Cream soda with vanilla ice cream floats. That does sound amazing. That sounds really good. I'm all about the vanilla ice cream floats. Coke floats. Oh, so good. That's like the only time I ever had Coke was Coke floats or rum and Cokes. It's really the only time I ever really drank pop like that. Love a Coke float. Get a pre-2019 bottling of Redbreast 12 cask strength. Blue Spot is 7 years, ex-bourbon, ex-sherry, and ex-Madeira. Yeah, I have heard great things about the Blue Spot. I'm excited for it. Isn't it 7 to 8 years? They don't have any 8-year-old whiskey in that one? I thought it was 7 to 8 year. But anyway, yeah, either way, that's amazing. That's delicious. I want some of it because I've heard good things. I heard it's going to be hard to get, too. There's not a lot of it going around, so it's going to be hard to get your hands on a bottle, but one way or another. Like I said, people told me I would never get a Green Spot Chateau Louis Breton, and you got a bottle sitting right there. So if it's meant to be, a whiskey will find its way into your life. I'm a firm believer. It always does. But the pre-2019, how can you tell? Is there dates on there? Yeah. Is there a date on here somewhere? I got it looks like that. Because like the newer ones, how what is it? Oh, no, I guess not. I thought the newer ones had the line in a different place, but I guess not. But yeah, mine's it's not even one of the bigger ones. This one's 56.2. So 112.4. Hi-ya! But I don't see a date on it. Unless it's on it's laser inscribed on there. My eyes are way too twisted to see that. Would it be on the box? Oh, here we go. There's a date on the bottle and on the 2019 and later have the new branding. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, the new branding. I think the older ones have the line down here. I can't even remember. I got to find my other 12 bottle. But yeah, there was something different about that 12 bottle and this 12 bottle, the regular one. So yeah, I imagine there'd be something different about here. But yeah, I don't see the date on here. But yeah, I know this is pre-2019. Cherish. This one's almost gone though, so I definitely need to go grab another one because that is one of my favorite whiskeys. The Irish whiskey cask strength is amazing. Starting to feel like Matt with all these bottles starting to pile up around me. Oh, talk about a spirit guru. That guy's got the ultimate collection. Actually, a chocolate candy maker. What? Oh my gosh. I'm like AM PM. Too much good stuff. Are you kidding me? This starts a 7-year age statement. I believe you. If anybody's going to know, it's going to be you for sure. Bars should serve whiskey right out of the cask. Oh, that would be amazing. Just have certain cask up there with tapped out and just pour it straight out. That would be. They have to do that, like someplace in Scotland or something. Just Only they'd have the little whiskey thieves. I don't think they'd be able to spigot it, but that'd be pretty tight. Just whiskey thief right into your glass and just drink it pure out of the cask. That would be amazing. Just another reason for when things clear up to get on a plane and go do some distillery tours. Time for a trip to Scotland. Grab the sticks, go play some links courses over there. How dope would that be? Oh my god, it'd be amazing. Oh, and such delicious chocolates. Oh, it sounds like LMR's got to taste them. That's awesome. Yeah, like I said, whoever your neighbor is lucky. Just smelling what's coming out of your kitchen on a daily would be amazing. Just what is she cooking today? Oh my gosh. White milk or dark? Chocolate milk all day. It's actually an idea I've kicked around for when I start distilling my own. Bingo. You gotta start your own distillery? That's awesome. Don't let the you know who's know, but that's amazing. Making your own stuff would be so cool. Or if you were like into it and you already had kids or whatever, like doing it and like setting something up for your grandkids to do. So then again, you're getting into that 75-year-old cask and just pass it down generation to generation. That would be amazing. Just go buy a cask now or whatever and just pass it down generation to generation until it got to be like 70 to 100 years old. That'd be pretty freaking cool. Wish my grandpa would have done that for me. Oh, Johnny Moss, what's up, brother? My brother from another mother. Good to see you, man. Hope you're feeling better. Good God. He's one of the poor ones that got taken out for. He's still on it, man. That is nothing fun. Wouldn't wish that on anybody. But yeah, hope you're feeling better out there and making it do what it do. Able to even get a puffy puff in maybe here or there sometime soon. Definitely. Completely legal to distill for personal use here. Really? I didn't think you could anywhere in the U.S., but personal use, that's amazing. Dude, that'd be tight. That'd be fun, too. Don't blow up your house or the barn, but I think that'd be hella fun. Are you kidding me? Just distill your own shit, start making your own product? That would be amazing. I'd be all into the new make, so I would never, you'd never be able to drink it. Like, you go to put it in a barrel, you'd be like, forget that, I'm going to drink it. I guess there's enough good stuff and you can just go buy it, but you'd be so into your own spirits by that point, it'd be tough. You'd have to make a lot. Or else you'd be getting rye on your own supply. Oh, that would be the ultimate though, having your own whiskey barrel and start making it. And then, like I said, if you could pass it down from like pass a barrel or two down a couple generations, that would be the ultimate. Enter it in a competition, be like, this is my pappy's spirit. That would be awesome. Have the story to go along with it. There you go. 100-year plan. Make it happen. Wow, really? Up to 100 gallons a year you can make. That's great. That's amazing. Because you know you're not drinking 100 gallons yourself. So definitely you can get that in and keep that in a barrel and let it age into some good stuff. That'd be amazing. That'd be my scariest thing about going to the distillery. I mean, you always hope everybody's on the up and up, but you don't know what's going on out there. Say they show you a couple of honey barrels that are just absolutely amazing. You're like, yep, I want to buy that. They're like, okay, we'll bottle it for you. They take that back. They let 20 other people smell and drink off that honey barrel, and then they just give you another regular barrel that was in the background. And most people are like, oh, that tastes a little different, but don't know. It's like, are you really getting the barrel that you picked out? Like if you go in and you do all that work and you pick out the barrel that you want, are you really getting that barrel? And how do you know? It's like, I don't know. It'd be tough. And that's a lot of whiskey. I mean, you're paying thousands of dollars for that one barrel. It'd be tough. It's like, how do you know? How do you know? Alan Vanderson, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Oh, glad to see you out there. Only place in the country where you're allowed to, other than places in the world without a license, is New Zealand. Wow, that's crazy. So Missouri and New Zealand are the only places it's legal? That is wild. Gotta love Missouri. Right here, smack dab in the middle of the states. Just do what you want. That's pretty crazy. Not too far from where I was born in Chicago, so not too far away from my hometown. Exactly. That's why I want to learn how to be a cooper and make my own barrels too. Got to land with plenty of oak to play with. Oh wow, really nice old straight oak, dude. You could be starting that. You could be onto something. Tell you what, 20 years down the line, you might be doing the do. You could be the new star. Putting out that independent spirit that's absolutely amazing, that you have to know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody to be able to get a bottle, and it's just like literally one of the best bottles on the planet. I could see that happening, Benjamin. You lucky bastard. That's awesome. That is amazing. And looking to do everything yourself too, so you know everything's done the right way, just proper. Oh, that would be so legit. That would be so legit. Oh man, how you doing in all your fantasy leagues out there, Alan? You making it happen? You winning? You making it in the playoffs? Is it done? Is the year over? Is our little stream league the only thing you have left going on? You're like me. One week you do awesome, the next week you can't buy a win. Oh, that stream league is just up and down, but it's fun. I like it. I'm having a good time with that. So on to my next pour, I can go with another Irish, I suppose. You name a brand or a whiskey. Man, Turconnell. I know you were talking about that Turconnell Madeira 10. Share that with us. Or the Turconnell 15 if you have that. Like I said, that's one of my favorite whiskeys. That Turconnell is delicious. And if you don't have that, you might just have to bite the bullet and pour yourself a little Davy Crockett. Just bring it home. Or Barry Crockett, I mean. Just absolutely bring it home for something fancy. It's Christmas Eve. If there's ever time to get fancy, it's on Christmas Eve. Make it happen. Oh, Johnny Moss knows what's up. We handled that pre-stream. Oh, sure. Oh, deep cut. That's awesome. He said the stream league is all I have left. You and me both, brother. You and me both. Oh, we got a couple stream leaguers in here. Jake, Johnny Moss, Alan. We got a couple streamers in here. Good luck to everybody this week. We got to take Jake Cruz down. Somehow he got to the top of the hill and needs to be knocked off. I don't know how he got up there and got so many points, but damn it, man. Oh yeah, man. You and me both. I made the biggest, huge mistake. I don't switch one player. I win the game. I would have won this week, and I'd have been in my fantasy bowl this week. One player mistake took me down. Hurt. If I spent more than 3 minutes on a lineup, that's about how much time I spent this week. About 9:15, I tuned into it and set my lineup, and ended up crushing. Kinda, I think I got like third or something. I was gonna put David Montgomery in it, but forgot, and he ended up killing it. That was my bad. Everybody out there drinking, especially if you're drinking neat, make sure you keep some water in you. Let's keep it straight. Don't want to be hungover on Christmas. Jake, you just keep drinking coffee. You're going to have a caffeine high. You're going to be buzzed. He says, I like it up in here. I know we got some old schoolers, right? Man, OTDA even popped his head in for a minute. Got the Alan Vandersons doing it. Linda, Living My Rhapsodies. Benjamin made an appearance. Even Sam hasn't been here since the GOT days, just making it happen. Dude, I just grabbed this. Here's one for everybody that remembers Game of Thrones. I'm going to go to Christmas Eve and see what the question is. And everybody who watched Game of Thrones can see if they can answer the Christmas Eve Game of Thrones question. I'll try to put my finger over it so I can answer it too without seeing it. We'll see. If I remember right on this thing, you can hide it pretty easy. My big fat fingers. Seahawks. Oh, we got Jake Cruz with some Las Vegas in here. Oh, that's LA. Never mind. Seahawks 3. Yeah, you heard it here first. Seahawks. I love it. I love it. Seahawks all day. Could be. Had a couple last minute outs. Tough, yeah. 1 week I started Fritz when he didn't play. Yeah, that's a rough one when you start a player that doesn't play. That's never going to bode well. Oh, no, I got all the old schoolers going in here. All right, let's get to, I'm going to go to December 21st, November 18th. I'm going to Christmas Eve and see what the Game of Thrones question is on here and see if anybody in here can answer it. December 26th, 25th, 24th. All right. This says it's a quote from George R.R. Martin's A Game of Thrones. So I guess we need to figure out who made the quote. Then stay, but remember, the House of Black and White is not a home for orphans. All men must serve beneath this roof. Valo de Hardis is what we say here. Remain if you will, but know that we shall require your obedience at all times and in all things. If you cannot obey, you must depart. Oh, man, that's an easy one. We know who said that. I'm not even going to look yet, but we all know who said that. Nice. See, they made it easy on Christmas Eve. Oh, who said that quote I just said? That was an easy one. Vegas is playing my Dolphins this week, but I'll take them again next week. I'll like them again next week. That's my guy right there. That's how I feel when the Dolphins play the Seahawks. It's like I love me some Seahawks, but when the Finns are in town, we got to keep it real. It's fun because I'll go to the game whenever they play up here, and there are so many Finn fans up here. It's always awesome. It's amazing. I love it. Boom! Benjamin nails it first. The Kindly Man. I haven't even read it, but of course it was a kindly old man. The Kindly Man. Feast for Crows. Awesome. Oh, man. Just a little longing for Game of Thrones. A little callback. That's awesome. The guy who answered the door. Oh, can we take that? Is that an acceptable answer, judges? So the Chicano 10 Madeira is much more vibrant and bright, more fresh fruit. The 15 is much more deep and rich and has an amazing nutty character to it that makes it much darker and richer. Yeah, the 15's not a Madeira, or is it? I don't think the 15's a Madeira cast. Oh, hell yeah, the 15's a Madeira cast. So the 10's not, is the 10's a Madeira cast too then? I didn't realize they were both Madeira casts. That's awesome. Yeah, the 15, like I said, this is one of my favorites. Look, I mean, it's almost gone. I'm going to have to definitely be replacing that bottle because that is some delicious, delicious stuff right there. Chicano 15 ain't no joke. That is a gem of gems. But yeah, I guess, I don't know, nutty? I mean, I definitely say it's dark and rich and full and vibrant. Absolutely. It is amazing. With the 10's more fresh fruit. I kind of put out a few testers out there, so we might be unwrapping a 10 tomorrow. You never know. Time will tell, but we might have an old Madeira 10 on the palate tomorrow. We'll have to see. That'll be awesome. No, we don't have a clue. Somebody didn't watch GOT. It was the Something Man. That's awesome. Westworld Season 2. There you go. You're way behind. Season 3 is done and out the window, but we had fun with it. Season 2 was awesome. It is a Madeira cast. Yep, of course. Yeah, I know. I didn't even have to get up and look. I could have just asked you. They have a 10 Madeira and a 10 Sherry. Oh, was it the 10 Sherry cat? No. What's the one that comes in that tin can? That real cool shiny tin can. I think that was the 10 Sherry cask. And you were saying that one wasn't as good. The Madeira one's better or something. Because I remember I was going to get that just for advertising. Almost got me because that tube looked so cool. But then I remember you said the Madeira was better to go for that, and I didn't think they had it. I saw it in Vegas, but of course I wanted to get that Macallan Edition 6 because they didn't have it up here. And after spending over $200 and some other shit, I was done with whiskey for the day. But yeah, then I came back up here and found out that they actually had it up here. So winning. One way or another, I will have that bottle shortly, that 10 Madeira cask. No beating Westworld Season 1. Yeah, Westworld 1 was legit. That was the first time that they did it. And, the first time is always the best because we didn't know what to expect. It was wild. Yeah, what's up, Alan? You out there drinking? You have any libations in the glass? What are you sipping on tonight? Boom, 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 boom. Whoopsie. Got anything decent that you're sipping on, making it happen tonight? Bringing in the Christmas season with anything tasty? We got 37. All right, let me plug this in. Hopefully this doesn't click loud on you guys. Sometimes my microphone picks up things weird. Oh, what's everybody else sipping on? I know me and Donald are sipping on. Which one did you end up grabbing, Donald? Oh, man. This one's done. I mean, that does open up nice. It is really good. And there are a lot of complex flavors in this cake, but a little spicy, but it is really nice. That is a nice one. Absolutely. Delicious. What am I going to drink next? I'm going to have to jump into some Irish with my man Donald here. Sipping on some Irish. Kind of want to save that, though, for next week. Oh, it's so tough. So much good stuff. It's like, do you go Japanese? Do you go Irish? Do you go Scotch? Oh, we got some Maker's Mark in the house. Got a little bourbon. Drinking a little bourbon. Nothing wrong with that. Gotta love it. More of a bourbon or a rye guy. Man, when you get down on some rye, what do you drink? What's your go-to rye? Because I have yet to find a rye that I mean, I'm really not a bourbon guy, and rye is crazy out the window. But I'm wondering if there might be one out there. Like, have you tried the High West Burr Rye? Is that a good one? Do you like that? Like the crossover, the mix between the two? I was looking at that. Wax sealed all day long on the knob. Absolutely. Maker's Mark. Get it. On some Wild Turkey 101 tonight. There you go. The best of the cheap bourbons out there. I've heard great things about the 101. I swear, I think back in the day I've had 101. It's been a long time. But I'm pretty sure I've tried 101 before. And yeah, that's a pounder. Grab the bottle, the 10, and the 15. That's how you do it. Just grab both. It's like, man, I'm not trying to decide. Let me just get a little sip of both of these. That's how you do it. That's doing it the right way, Donald. That's awesome. DJ, what's your traditional Christmas meal? Um, what do my parents usually have on Christmas? Goose. They always usually goose, and then if there's going to be like if they invite other people over, they'll get duck too. So it'll be goose and duck, or if it's just going to be like the main family, just my sister and us, then it's goose. So goose or goose and duck. Hey, Joan, welcome. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Drinking scotch and water minus the scotch. Nicely done. Welcome and Merry Christmas to you. That's awesome. Getting it in. We got our man Jake Cruz in here drinking coffee, and coffee. It doesn't matter. Just have something to wet the whistle and keep it moving so we can hang out and say, what's up? I decided to cornbread dressing, mashed potatoes, squash casserole. I want to smoke a bird. There you go. Smoke a turkey or smoke a goose? Which one are you going to do? What do you got going on tomorrow? That sounds delicious, though. I'll tell you that. Sounds amazing. Ooh, brisket. That's what I'm talking. I love a good brisket. Doing brisket flat for the meat. Haven't figured out the sides yet. That sounds awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's always my parents that make the goose and the duck. I don't do that. So since I'm just going to be home tomorrow, I pulled out a pot roast. Just a regular little pot roast. But if you Google Pioneer Woman's pot roast, oh my God. I wasn't even ever a fan of pot roast, I'll tell you what. And then I finally just Googled that because I had bought one from Costco or got one from Costco or whatever. And so I was like, how do I make, oh my God, Pioneer Woman's pot roast recipe. Just Google that if you ever get a pot roast. Oh my God. Delicious is all I'm saying. It's so good. So good. So that's what I will be making tomorrow. That's what I'm eating. Nothing wrong with it. Can't pick a fave meal, but we traditionally start off with some mini mushroom dumplings. Oh my god, that sounds awesome! Followed by so much more. Oh yeah, usually during the day we just when we're opening gifts all day long, you just kind of snack, and my parents just put out a spread of just ridiculous cookies, cheese and crackers, and fish, and just everything. Crazy spread. So we just snack all day. Then we do like a midway stop because my parents are ridiculous. And we do a midway stop. We'll make some ham sandwiches and stuff. Go back, finish up, and then usually by then the goose is done, and we're ready to go in there and eat some good goose. Goose, goose. Oh, do a live review. Oh, the turkey. Oh yeah. I know. Sounds good. It's like you start hearing about people smoking birds. You're like, I'm in. I'm all in. Where do I sign up? Bullet rye was solid. There you go. Like the bullet. That's actually a pretty easy one to get. They sell the big one of those here in the Costco's. I always see them. Emily Chambers, how you doing out there? Good to see you, Emily. Emily Chambers, Merry Christmas. Quick, hey, Merry Christmas to you. Hope you're sipping on something nice out there, and I am guessing that you are. That's awesome. Basil Hayden, yeah, that's actually one of the ones I have. One of the few bourbons I have, and one of the few bourbons that I like. I like the bourbon. And that's like a high rye bourbon too. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Can't go wrong with the Basil Hayden. Oh, you like the Basil Hayden rye though, because I asked you which rye you like. See, that's probably the Basil Hayden rye. I might like that. Since the Basil Hayden's one of the few bourbons I like, I might actually like the rye too. I need to check that out. That's a good call, man. I like that. Oh, where are we at? Jumping all over the place. Jake Cruz, want some more? Smoke some trees. Hey, Merry Christmas. Spawn an alcoholic hot chocolate, but I'll probably do that to wow. Alcoholic hot chocolate. That sounds good. What kind of alcoholic hot chocolate would it be, Joan? Are we talking vodka, rum, Cavassier? Are we putting some brandy in there? If you're going to an alcoholic hot chocolate, what would it be if you did it? I wonder. Oh, that's one thing I was trying to think of. The Old Forester rye was amazing. There you go. I haven't even had a regular Old Forester, much less the rye. So yeah, I'm way behind on my bourbons and ryes. That is for sure. Oh, my introduction to rye was Ezra Brooks. $12 for a bottle. There you go. Hey, that's how you do it right there. $12 all day. You cannot complain, and it does the job. It's amazing. Oh, so many chais to choose from. Merry Christmas, hey guys. Oh, never had goose. It is absolutely delicious. We've been having goose on Christmas forever. For Easter, it's always leg of lamb, and for St. Patty's Day, it's always Irish brisket or corned beef and Irish stew. And yeah, Christmas is a goose. Turkey Day is turkey, and that's pretty much sums it up. Usually ducks. Usually have ducks on New Year's for New Year's dinner. My mom uses every excuse she can get to get the family together, so she always makes sure she brings it together, brings it in. Oh yeah, Old Forester is good value for the price. Anybody into the Old Foresters bourbons? Donald Rance, he's always on something good. My sister's going prime rib. Oh my God, your sister's doing it up then. Nothing wrong with that. You get to do some prime rib. That's the way to do it. That's a big New Year's meal for a lot of people too. A lot of people like that. You said the invite is on, Linda. Bring it in. Come on in and get some smoked bird. Sounds delicious. That is good. He said duck, duck, goose. Get it. Iron Throne, what's up? Merry Christmas and happy holidays. Good to see you out there, Iron Throne. Always good to see the iron. Oh, yeah, prime rib is delicious. You really can't go wrong with some prime rib. There's no doubt about that. It's like, are you kidding me? It's like, bring it in. Christmas meals. What's everybody else eating out there on Christmas? Got some good stuff going on. Dude, those mushrooms that LMR was talking about sound delicious. I want some of those mushrooms. That sounds really good. That sounds yummy. Oh, Merry Christmas. So did you start with the 10 and then move on to the 15, Donald? Is that how you're working that Tricano? Well, that's what I'd be doing. Turkey or prime rib for Christmas? Prime rib all day. Do it. Turkey's good too, though. Nothing wrong with that. Especially smoked, like he's talking about doing it. That sounds amazing. Oh, smoked anything is good. You just gotta love it. Oh, I'll probably do it tomorrow. Save it for the good times. Oh, I finally caught back up to where I was. Yeah, this thing was jumping all around like crazy. Didn't want really prepare, so going with whatever you got. There you go. That's what I did. I didn't go out and buy anything for Christmas. And once I found out I was just going to stay here, just walked over to my freezer and grabbed something. I was like, oh, this will do. Pot roast it is. It'll be delicious, though. I'm telling you, that Pioneer's Woman's pot roast recipe, Google it if you ever get one. You will not be disappointed. So good. Oh, what's up? We got Rolando Moto, Contu Mama. Welcome and a Merry Christmas, man. First time on your live. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome and a very Merry Christmas Eve to you. I think it's still Christmas Eve everywhere around. Yeah, even over on the East Coast, it hasn't broke yet. So we're still good on the Christmas Eve tip. Oh, I forgot the parsnips. I don't know. Have I ever had a parsnip? Have I ever in my life eaten a parsnip, I wonder? I'm not sure. Tron. You gotta love the Iron Tron when the Iron Tron's in the house. Love the bullet. You gotta love the bullet. Some good things about it. The bullet, yeah, that's a bourbon. I'm actually smoking a bowl. Sip on some Glenmorangie 18. Merry Christmas to everyone. There is nothing wrong with that. Smoking a bowl while I sip on some Glenmorangie 18. That is a very Merry Christmas indeed. And we can talk about that on here because I live in Washington where everything's legal beagle, so it's all good. Where it should be legal beagle everywhere, this America, man. Still haven't had duck nor goose. Maybe one day. Oh, they're both delicious. Goose, you gotta be careful with the goose when you cook it because they get really, really greasy and they can make a mess. And if you're not ready for it, you're not properly prepared, you can have a goose stove fire real quick with all that grease. So yeah, it can be a little tricky, but man, they are so delicious. So good. And duck, I mean, I just love duck, period. Duck is amazing. Done the right way, it's hard to beat a good duck. For rye, I nearly always go with some Lot 41. It's my go-to rye. I've heard nothing but things about the Lot 41. Honestly, if I go to try rye again, it might be Lot 40 because I have not found one yet to my liking. 100% rye has a wonderful combination of spiced orange with green cardamom, cilantro, delicious. Yeah, heard good things about the Lot 41 for sure. If I was going to try a rye again, that's probably right where I'd start. Oh, Iron Tron in the house. Coffee and Bailey's. Can't go wrong with that. A little Irish coffee. Hell yeah. Sounds delicious. Absolutely wonderful. Irish cream in the fridge, but also like it with hot damn or butter shots. What are butter shots? Is that like a schnapps type of thing? It sounds like a liqueur, but it sounds delicious. Oh, man. Peppermint schnapps. There you go. Oh, the schnapps, yeah, you can get all sorts of great drinks going on. You gotta love the holiday spirits flowing. Old Forester is easy to find and very affordable. I cannot believe, I haven't had an Old Forester or, believe it or not, a Woodford Reserve. Those are two bourbons I have yet to taste. Kind of blows my mind. That's a little odd, but yeah, I haven't tried either one of those. Too much hot damn, and it gets medicinally tasting though. Oh. You don't want it to get medicinal tasting. You got to keep it sweet and tasty. I don't think I've ever tried a rye. Serious prejudice due to the bread. Dude, I cannot stand rye bread. Oh, I hate rye bread. And I think that's why I don't like rye, because rye does taste like rye bread to me. I have just, the ones I've tasted anyway, I have not been a fan. I never give up, never say die. I'm still out there trying all sorts of stuff, but I hate rye bread, and I have yet to find a rye I can stand. It is just too much. Either that black licorice taste, or I haven't had too much of the dill, a couple ones with the dill taste that were still too strong, but one day, maybe. One day. I want to spice up my hot chocolate tomorrow. Any suggestions, anyone? Oh, boy. We've already seen a few in there. Some schnapps. Put some peppermint schnapps in there. Can't go wrong with that. Irish Bailey's cream. You can't go wrong with that. Put a little rum in there. love some rum in there. Some rum and some hot cocoa is hard to beat. Irish whiskey and coffee is delicious, and Irish whiskey and cocoa, I'm sure, would be just as amazing. If you have an Irish whiskey, my favorite Irish whiskey to put in coffee. Ooh, Donald Rance, we got the man himself in here. He'd be a good one to ask. I don't know if he drinks coffee, though. But my favorite Irish whiskey to put in coffee is Redbreast 12. I've tried a few of them, and Redbreast 12 is amazing. Another one that's even cheaper and easier to get and come by that's amazingly really good in coffee is just the regular Jamesons. Just regular Jamesons and coffee is outstanding. And it's really cheap and easy to get, too. So that's what I bet. I bet that Jameson's coffee is pretty good, the one they mix it themselves. I haven't had a bottle yet, but I've heard good things about that one, too. So might want to check that one out someday. But yeah, if you have Jameson's or Irish coffee, Redbreast 12 or Jameson's, both go great in coffee. I bet they both go great in cocoa. Sounds very British. Are you overcooking that lamb? Lamb is delicious. We always have lamb on a leg of lamb on Easter, and it is amazing. Like to go with vodka and Bailey's in the hot chocolate. See, there you go. We're getting all the best suggestions. Vodka and Bailey's in hot chocolate. Double it up. Double the pleasure, double your fun. You know that'd be good. My wife loves rum chata in her hot chocolate. I haven't tried the rum chata. I've heard good things. I heard it was real tasty. I didn't even think about it. That's a liqueur in itself. So, yeah, if you see some rum chata out there, I think that's like about $22 a bottle. Just a nice little liqueur. Dump that in there. It'd probably be really good. Tasty. I'm sick with the chata. Some weed butter brownies all I want for Christmas as well. So, how'd your brownies turn out there, buddy? They end up pretty good? Were they potent? Oh, and when can we travel again? I'll take you up on some southern cooking. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, God. Love good food all over the place. Love some good home cooking. Oh, that's nice, Benji. You're going to have to check it out as almonds because of my allergies. Oh, really? You got a nut allergy? No nuts for you? So can you not eat pistachios, Live in My Rhapsody? That would be my nightmare. Dude, that's like half my diet is pistachios. Oh my God. If I couldn't eat those, that would be crazy. But yeah, or is it just like a peanut allergy where you just can't have like peanuts and almonds type thing? I always wondered about that, about the peanut allergy deal. Mutton with hard cheese and stale bread and blackberries with fresh cream fermented mare's milk. Iron Jonas. You just Googled like a proper English meal or something. You ain't ever had that in your life. Oh, crashing early. Good night, Emily Chambers. Thanks so much for stopping in. Been having fun. Glad you're here and part of it. Merry Christmas to you and yours. I was thwarted while shopping. I have sirloins. Hey, nothing wrong with sirloins. You're going to make this infused cream mac and cheese cranberries? Oh, you guys are trying to make my mouth water over here. Sounds so good. Talking about cranberries, mac and cheese, and sirloin. Get some. I'm good on the mushrooms. Had a wild night. I love mushrooms. Mushrooms are great. Some deep fried mushrooms. Oh my God. Or just grilled mushrooms. Oh, so tasty. Ate a lot of mutton in Mongolia. Developed a taste. Really? Isn't mutton like aged sheep, like older sheep or whatever? Isn't that what mutton is? Older sheep? So yeah, it probably has more of a gamey taste, I would imagine. I've never had mutton either, but I imagine it'd be kind of gamey. Smoked salmon is delicious. That's what we have in the Northwest all day. My dad just has a freezer full of salmon. Pretty much gives me one every time I go over there. Served warm or cold, yummy. Yeah, no doubt about that. Love the salmon. 37 more minutes of Christmas Eve. Oh, we got an East Coaster. Christmas is coming to Jones' house. Getting close, getting close. Oh, cooking. Yep. Oh, cooking's great. Who doesn't love cooking? They're like white carroty thing. They're delightful. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Parsnips. Oh, I want to do a live review of what? Doesn't get any liver than this. Dad side's from Washington. Nice. Gotta love it out here. Hopefully you make it out here sometime. If you're from the East Coast, I'm sure it's a totally different experience from out there. Parsnips and turnips. You said nothing wrong with a good parsnip or turnip. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've had them. I have to check that out sometime. I like goose from a farm. The ones I used to hunt were always greasy. You got to let them hang. Did you let them hang long enough? You got to let them hang for like 2 weeks, don't you? Get that gaminess out of there. Roasted a bunch of carrots and parsnips earlier, and then I played Anti-Claus. Now they're in my same fridge, so hopefully find them tomorrow. Oh, that's awesome. Ah, that's awesome. Leaving little delicious treats in the fridge. They open up. They're like, hell yeah, butter schnapps. Butter shots, butterscotch schnapps. There you go. That's what I thought it might be, a schnapps. Bulletproof drinks, coffee and grass-fed butter. What? Bulletproof drinks, coffee times grass-fed butter. I did not get that one. That's over my head. Oh, and I jumped again. I hit the wrong thing. Woodford got too popular, not as good as it used to be. Really, you think the flavors changed in the Woodford Reserve? Because that used to be a real popular one. I know a lot of people live and die by it. That's a lot of bourbon drinkers' favorite drink. So you think the Woodford flavors changed a little bit, Alan? A bit underwhelmed from it, from the price point. They actually have the pretty big bottles of it out here at Costco. I could probably get a smaller one too. So Woodford's actually pretty cheap, one of the cheaper ones out here. But then again, I mean, my my version of cheap might be different. I'm so used to buying scotches that pretty much all bourbon seems cheap. Can you use scotch for cough syrup? Yeah, as long as it's Elijah Craig barrel proof. It's fix you right up, man. 136.8 proof. Get some. Eggnog and liquor. I just tried to pour some Foursquare 2007 in my eggnog the other day. A delicious rum, one of my favorite eggnogs, and it was not a good pairing. I don't know what went wrong, but something did. Got some Cuban coffee liquor. There you go. What are you going to mix that with? You going to have some coffee shots, or are you going to butter that up? What are you going to do that with? That sounds delicious, though. I make my own homemade Irish cream for the holidays. Sick. Of course you do, Yoda. Of course you do. And Redbreast Lestau is the best in there, but Bushmills Black Bush makes an outstanding substitute. There you go. Nice. That's all the Redbreast. The Lestau is my least favorite. I mean, and it's delicious. I like it. Don't get me wrong. I mean, my bottle's almost empty, and I'll be getting another one, I'm sure. But there's something about it. I think it's like they don't harmonize well. I think it fights with the wine that it's mixed with. Like you can't tell what wants to be the dominant flavor, the Irish whiskey or the Lestau wine. Like it's like they're both battling a little too hard to be the predominant flavor. I just don't think it's like a harmonious flavor. Most people absolutely love the Lestau. Again, I know I'm in the minority there, but yeah, just something about Redbreast Lestau as far as a wine finished whiskey. I think they could have found a better wine that paired better with it. I guess I'm saying. But again, just me. But man, making your own Irish cream, I bet that's amazing with all the Irish whiskeys you have. I bet you make some mean-ass drinks. So good. So good. Gemma was made for coffee or shots, just not a fan of sipping it. Yeah, not everything for every palate. Homework assignment, Jameson times coffee. Oh, yeah, there you go. I'm telling you, yeah, Jameson's good and cheap, man. Get you a little bottle for $19.99 somewhere, pour it in. Like I said, Redbreast 12 is my first, but if a good stand-in is the Jameson. And I'm talking like I've tried it with some expensive whiskeys, and just some regular plain old Jameson, man, hits the spot. It's nice. Oh, I'm not fancy. I've got Kirkland Irish. Hey, we do what we do. It's all whiskey. It's all got that alcohol proof in it. All in my fridge, live alone. It's going to be a while before I get through it. Hey, that's good. You don't have to rebuy it. Just always there when you need it or want it. That's the best part. The best way to do it. Oh man, Merry Christmas, brother. You feel better and be easy out there, man. Take it easy. What's up? We got King McKay in the house. Merry Christmas from New Zealand, King McKay. There's an old school throner name. What's up, brother? A very Merry Christmas Eve to you. Except for to you, it's probably actually Christmas over there by now. So Merry Christmas, brother. Good to see you, man. Hope all is well with you and yours. Oh, can't do pecans, walnuts, or almonds. So you can do pistachios? Oh, because that'd be amazing. Like, I wouldn't even care if I couldn't eat any other nuts. As long as I could eat pistachios, life is great. So that's awesome. But yeah, pecans, walnuts, and almonds. I mean, pecans and walnuts are disgusting anyway. Almonds are okay, but yeah, I could get through life without them. Pecans and walnuts are just gross. So yeah, if you have to have an allergy, that's the right one to have. Oh, I go through pepitas like crazy. Shelled pumpkin seeds. Love pumpkin seeds. Salted pumpkin seeds are great. Took almost 5 hours to make that butter and 5 minutes to eat the brownies. That's the way it always goes with wheat brownies. But hope you enjoyed it and hope it made you feel better. I know you're not feeling well, so I hope that did the trick. Oh man, hope you're having a good holidays so far. Iron Tron has a happy and good time everywhere it goes. I have a feeling. Always putting smiles on people's faces. Seeds and nuts, always a good snack. Absolutely. Live alone too, and I'm a gluttonous pig. Aren't we all? Or at least I am. I eat way too much, enjoy way too much. Life is short. Let's get it. One thing you always find in one's backpack: peanuts and scotch. Yep, that's what I call peanuts. Is pistachios, man. Usually when I'm out traveling, I will have a bag of pistachios and a scotch in my backpack. That is correct. I'm not eating anything that's been rotten for you. No, yeah. Hey, man, fermented. It's good for you. Bulletproof coffee equals coffee, grass-fed butter, and coconut oil or MCT oil or something. Wow, that sounds monstrous. Rather have Maker's Mark or Bullet than Woodford. There you go. Those are two very consistent. There you go. Yeah, Maker's Mark is one of my good buddies' favorite. He's always got Maker's Mark. He loves that stuff. It's just, again, man, most of that bourbon just has that burnt Dr. Pepper taste to me. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. Oh, mixed with coffee, man. Most stuff mixes with coffee. Coffee is the nectar of the gods, so most things go really good with it. Been addicted to nitro cold brew. I never tasted that nitro cold brew. I've seen them out there. Haven't had one yet. That's me with Old Forester and Ezra Brooks. See, we all get that. We all get that flavor we like and keep it moving. Like, that's the one. Shogun movie. Lostal is actually my second favorite in the Red Best range. See, yep, different strokes, different palates, man. That's how it is. And most people, I mean, again, I am definitely on the minority there. Most people absolutely love the Lostal. I just, for some reason, man, it battles. Seems like those two flavors are battling to me. God, it's tough. My favorite Redbreast, that's tough. I mean, probably the 12 cat strength. I mean, of course, the 21's delicious. The 15's delicious. They're all so good. But yeah, probably the 12 cat strength, then the 21, then the 15, then the 12, then the little style. That's probably how I'd rate them. And cold brewing your own coffee. There you go. Need more mason jars. That sounds like fun. Probably delicious too. Dollar store is a good place for mason jars. You got that right. Great place to get them. French press, an easy way to make cold brew. It's good to know. I'm gonna try that sometime. It's nice. That's actually, it's been kind of a big thing for the last couple of years. Don't have a French press anymore. Yeah, I know mine broke too or lost. I don't know what happened to ours. We had one. I think she might have sold it on offer up actually because I didn't use it for like a week. You don't strap anything down around here. The giant tamer gets rid of it quick. Hates hoarding. I'm fancy. Currently working through the container of Dunkin'. God, I'm really putting ground coffee in a mason jar, adding water and filtering it in the morning. Nice. And everybody loves the Dunkin' Donut coffee, that's for sure. Oh, pistachios are the best. That's what I'm saying. And that's so awesome that your allergy allows you to eat them. Because, yeah, pistachios are literally one of the greatest things on this planet. So, so good. I very rarely without pistachios. I love those things. Oh, hey, I've been listening to a while. Nice. Glad you're still here, Carol. We're all glad you're still here. Love having the flunk in the house. Just being a part of, that's all that matters. Just hanging out with the crew, old schoolers. Still can't believe that in the old days before paper coffee filters, they made coffee with socks. I'm sure they were not always clean ones, Ian. I'm sure they were not. Favorite Redbreast is the 15. Yeah, the 15's delicious, man. It's the 15. I'd probably say the 15 is better than the 21 just because of price. Just because you can get the 15 for under $100 and the freaking 21 can be over $300. The price alone, for as close as the taste is, I think you're right. The 15 is doing better just because of the value alone. But if I was going on flavor and price didn't matter, I think that the 21 edges it out a little bit for me. Cashews are your favorite. Cashews are delicious. Honey roasted cashews are, oh man, Costco sells like those hard honey. Dude, I can't even, I have to like not buy them for times at a time because they're like crack to me, dude. I just can't stop eating them. I just start pounding them. Little honey roasted. They're hard cashew honey roasted. Just amazing. They're way too good for anybody's own good, I'll tell you that. Not good. Hipster pour over. Coffee is the best. There you go. Oh, the coffee pour over. Yep. You got to do it hipster style. Doesn't really change the flavor. They'll tell you it does. I'm not buying it. Pistachio ice cream. Nothing wrong with that. I like a good solid vanilla myself, but there's nothing wrong with pistachio ice cream. What's up? What's everybody's favorite ice cream out there? If you have your pick, you're at 32 flavors. What's up? What's your favorite ice cream? What's your go-to ice cream out there? I know I'm so boring. I like the vanilla, but man, vanilla is my go-to. I'm not gonna lie. 15 is much darker and richer and better balanced than 21. Darker and richer. Well, I'll have to do that side by side and check that one out. I will have to check that one out. The 15 is delicious. Like I said, it is tough to argue anything against the 15. That is one of the best whiskeys made. It is a proper whiskey. It's so smooth, delicious, yummy. There's like a little fly thing right here that I really want to just take out. I don't have anything to take out. If I grab this, he's going to move. Yep. I still have a stovetop percolator in case electricity goes out. That's amazing. Are you kidding me? You ever have a blackout? You can still have coffee? That is the greatest thing ever. Not a big fan of ice cream. Hey, different strokes for different folks. I love some ice cream. But yeah, I get it. It's not for everybody. Does your Costco get the Sanders chocolate-covered caramels? That's a good question. I'm not sure. I'm guessing it does. I mean, I live out here in Washington. This is where Costco's from. I mean, Kirkland's like one of the cities out here. So I'm guessing maybe we probably do. I can literally shoot off in 3 different directions and be to 3 different Costco's in less than 10 minutes. So I'm guessing within one of those, it probably would be out there. Vanilla with chocolate syrup. There you go. I'm not down with the mint, but vanilla and chocolate, man, that's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Peppermint. We got another peppermint. You guys like those mints, huh? Not mint, though, just peppermints. Very specific. There you go. Vanilla ice cream with real vanilla, not that other stuff. That's what I'm talking about. The real vanilla ice cream. Get some Breyers. Love it. Pink bubble gum at Baskin-Robbins. My girl loves that. That and the baseball nut. That's hilarious. Otherwise, chocolate peanut butter. Do not put chocolate chips in it. Nice. See, we know what we like. Specific. Fly Thing is the stream pet. Fly Thing is the stream pet. I know that one. For me, it depends on the mood. Chocolate with fresh raspberry and syrup. Oh, sweet cream pistachio. Gotta try to get the mouth watering. Dulce de leche or pineapple. Whew. See, I was just about ready to melt into the screen, and then you brought me home, and I came back to reality. Pineapple coconut cream. But nice. Those all sound delicious. I don't like pineapple, and I don't like coconut, but those other ones sound truly amazing. Percolator is all my mom uses. Keeps it real, old school. Gotta like that. Oh, Sanders is a Michigan thing, and some of the selections are regional. Yeah, it could be. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure, but maybe I'm thinking between the business Costco or one of the other two that probably we have a lot of Costco's out here. But yeah, if it's regional and they don't get out this far, maybe not. I'll have to look into that because I love some caramels. That's why Costco house brand products are called Kirkland Signature. Yep, it took me 20 years to figure it out right now. Iron Throne, that's what we do. We hip you to that new knowledge. We give you that provocative tidbit of information you just so longingly yearn for. Yep, Kirkland is 20 minutes away from my home. About 20, 25 minutes down the road. And yep, that is why they call it Kirkland Signature, because of that city. And that was where the first Costco was from. Ben and Jerry Heath Bar with the old recipe. There you go. And that new Fandango stuff. We like the old school original. The OG. Oh, man, yeah. You can't. I love some good ice cream. You can't go wrong with that. I like all kinds of flavors. I just don't like any nuts in my ice cream. Don't want nuts, and I don't want any, no mint or anything like that. But other than that, I can pretty much get down on most ice cream. Delicious. Some salted caramel. That's really good. Pistachio, can't go wrong with that. Vanilla, all-time great. I love it. Oh, the gas stove, I have to use the percolator on occasion. Man, It is nice, like I said, if that power goes out, to have some of those old school contraptions, so you don't go without. Because the last thing you want to do is wake up with no power and not be able to make a fresh cup of coffee. That would be awful. All right, I think I'm going to have to go to an Irish whiskey here, since I got so much Irish out. And I don't have the, yeah, of course I don't have the 15 or the 21 down here. I'm going to grab that 15 though. Oh, I'm trying to save the Irish for Irish next week, but in honor of the Irish Yoda himself, let's go ahead and pour us a little Redbreast 15 just because. Just because it's Christmas Eve. Am I out of glasses over here already? Oh, am I drinking too much? I'm out of glasses already? Can't be good. That can't be good. Oh, man. That smells amazing. Oh, it smells so good. Yeah, Donald, it's hard to argue. The Redbreast 15 is delicious. But, again, so is the cast strength. Big fan, big fan. Oh, man. But, yeah. That is delicious. That is nice. It smells so good, you guys. The sweet lemon buttery biscuits. Mmm. I hear it stirring. Hello. Live. Ben and Jerry's old school chocolate peanut butter cookie dough, or old school chubby hubby, back when the pretzels were peanut butter filled. Oh my God, I never had that, but it sounds amazing. Chubby hubby back in the day? Let's get some old school. Where is that at? Costco used to have that vanilla soft serve with the blueberries and the syrup swirls. So good. I haven't been there in a long time, so I'm not sure if they still have it. Yeah, I think they have the vanilla, the chocolate, and the swirl. That's it these days. But I know they'll put that vanilla and then they'll put the berries in it sometimes. They do that. Cheers anyway, just because. Oh, whiskey emoji, can't find it. What? Can't find the glass? Well, cheers anyway. And a Merry Christmas and Merry Christmas Eve to everybody, because, yep, I think we're still on Eve. At least here in America, I think we're still at Eve for another, 11 minutes? 11 minutes, everybody. 11 minutes, and it's coming home. And the giant tamer just woke up, so that is about perfect timing. And I think I'm on my last clean glass. I thought I had another one. Well, my last clean glass here. I suppose I could go grab another one. Oh, but yes. Cheers, everybody. Merry Christmas Eve to you and yours. That's amazing. That is just so good. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. That is absolutely delicious. Oh, the cheers emojis are up. That's right. Cheers. Oh, so glad you guys all came out, man. Just wanted to hang out Christmas Eve. Got a few minutes left. Like I said, this timing is perfect. Giant Tamer just woke up, so boom. Yeah, the Redbreast 15 is Christmas in a glass. I highly agree. That is a good one. Probably my second to last one for the night before we get out of here. That's a good second to last one to have. I'm not gonna lie. It's funny. I grabbed 5 glasses, so this timing is actually working out perfection. Yeah, I'll have one more after this, and we'll let everybody get on to their Merry Christmas, because I know East Coast will actually be Christmas, and that way we can still call this the Christmas Eve stream and keep it real. That's exactly what it'll be. It is so very nice to be seen. Been forever. I know. 10 more minutes to Christmas on the East Coast. What? Fandom D Saint just hit the chat. How you doing, my man? Merry Christmas and a happy holidays to you. Been way too long, brother. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, 10 more minutes for my folks out there on the East Coast. Oh, Christmas Eve for 10 more minutes, and then it is time for the fat man to make his way. Oh, good to see you. Fandom hit the house. Everybody's like, what's up, Time Lord? Oh, I'm here, there, and everywhere. Oh, good to see you. Man, this smells really good. I don't know what I'm going to end with, though. I was thinking about the Macallan Edition 6, but now I'm thinking the Redbreast 21. I don't know. What's up, Donald Rance? Should we both end on a peated one? You've been holding it in all night. Maybe we should end on a peated one. I could grab the Hikushi 12 or Karayoshi 18. Got a Bunnahabhain 12 I could grab. I actually have the Highland Park tattoo. That's actually a peat monster. For me, that's more peat than I need. That tattoo is the truth when it comes to peat. There's a lot of it in there. Almost too much for me. Almost too much. Oh, snap. Oh, found a tumbler glass. There it is. He found the emoji. Oh, classic. I know. Old school. So many old schoolers in here. It's amazing. AOT. Something Game of Thronesy. Oh, there you go, Jake. That'd be a good one to finish on. Maybe a Mortlock 15 Game of Thrones. For all the old school throners in here. That's a good idea. Oh, snap. All right, I'll give you one more out the door. Beric Dondarrion is to be captured alive so he can be brought back to King's Landing. 1,000 people need to see him die, or else he won't stay dead. Who said that? There's a tough one. They said that in A Feast for Crows. Beric Dondarrion is to be captured alive so he can be brought back to King's Landing. 1,000 people need to see him die, or else he won't stay dead. Who said that in A Feast for Crows? Oh, that's a tough one. Oh, Saint King of the Funkos. What's up? You getting some new Funkos? Is the Funko saving still alive? We still get new Funkos for Christmas? Supernatural is gone, finally ended. Oh, what's up, fandom? I know you were on that Mandalorian. I know you were watching that. I caught up and was on it for the last few. Dude, that was great. I love the Mandalorian. I always thought it was a swirl of whipped cream inside that glass. But it kind of allows what looks like an ice cube. One. What your shirt says? Oh, my shirt says, "You sit on a throne of lies." Sick quote from Buddy from the movie Elf. Kevin Lannister is a great guess, but absolutely wrong. Cersei is another great guess and absolutely incorrect. Runs to a search of ice and fire. Sick Iron Throne. I think you were the one that freaking told everybody about that first, or one of them. 0 Funkos this Christmas. What? You're not getting any new Funkos this Christmas? Oh, I don't have Funkos, but I got like these last year for Christmas. These Game of Thrones ornaments. Now they're just hanging out on top of the whiskeys. Hey-o. All right. Oh, 5 minutes, people. 5 minutes. So on that note, we're going to pour something. Man, J. Cruz says it should be something Game of Thrones. What should it be, though? What house whiskey from Game of Thrones should we pour? What house whiskey should we pour from Game of Thrones for a final one out the door? What? I don't believe it. Fandom has not watched one episode of The Mandalorian. Are you kidding me? That is literally hard to believe. You better believe it's an elf shirt. Keep it real. You sit on a throne of lies. What? Oh, yeah. Coming in. Missed it. What was that quote? Oh, Jake Cruz. Is this it? Beric Dondarrion is to be captured alive so he can be brought back to King's Landing. 1,000 people need to see him die, or else he won't stay dead. Would be the quote. Fandom slacking. Oh, my fandom. And I actually own a Baby Yoda Funko. Hell yeah. I saw that Baby Yoda doll and almost got it in freaking Costco. Thing was awesome. I cannot believe you have not seen it. Honest truth, my love for Funkos has lessened. Oh, losing the Funko love? It's going to be a sold collection in no time. Don't do it. Starks because winter is always coming. Iron says go for the Starks. Donald Rants, Klanish, whatever house that is. Oh, yeah, House Tyrell. That's a good one. House Tyrell is Clan Leash. That's a great one. That and the Mortlock are the two best for sure. The one you rank the highest? The one I ranked the highest was the Mortlock. The Mortlock is the best Game of Thrones one. That is delicious. The 15-year-old Mortlock, it's no comparison. It is leaps and bounds better than everything else. 3 minutes away to Christmas, everybody. 3 hours left for me here in the Wild West. Oh, please believe it's only 8:57 here, too. We got 3 hours to wait here, too, Linda. But we can bring in the Christmas on the East Coast style. Absolutely. This is the way it is known. Oh, Daddy Lannister. Yeah, that's a tough one. No, Daddy Lannister is not who made that quote, though. You guys are all pretty good, though. That's pretty good. Love and best wishes to y'all in the realm. You too, T-Vol. Baby Yoda is so cute and dangerous. Perfect combination. You gotta love a Baby Yoda. Grogu is the best. Grogu. He was dead by feast, Jake. Maybe Jamie. Benjamin. He only got a maybe, but maybe you're right. It was absolutely Jamie Lannister who made that quote. You get a half point for that because you said maybe? I don't know. Or because it was a third guess? We'll give you the half point for that one. Found the Lagavulin and the Klein Leash to be the best. Did you try the Mortlock 15, Donald Rants? Did you ever give the Mortlock 15 a chance? Because, man, I'll tell you what, in my book, it's leaps and bounds better than the other ones. It's so damn good. Oh, it started to rain out there on the East Coast? That's no good. I need to hurry up and get this poured, though. Toast in Christmas. Oh, and there's my fifth green glass hiding behind the laptop. Let's go with Klein Leash. I haven't had a Klein Leash in a while. Let's do that. Hard to go wrong with a good Klein Leash pour. 1 minute away, folks. 1 minute away. And it is Christmas on the East Coast. What? It's Christmas time. Oh, yeah, there you go, Donald. Yeah, man, I'm telling you. If you like those other two, it's not even a contest. The Mortlock 15 is light years better than both the other ones. So good. Wow, but this smells pretty good too. I was hoping for it now. I drove in some crazy snow tonight. Wow, are you in Michigan living my Rhapsody? Are you out there in Michigan area? Oh, it's 9 o'clock. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Hope everybody has an absolutely fantastic day today. It is 9 o'clock out here, so it is midnight East Coast. A Merry Christmas to you and yours out there. Oh, it's coming. We're next. We'll be next. Santa is on his way, finally. Yeah, definitely don't get any crazy snow out there in Las Vegas. Vegas keeps it real. It does get colder than you ever think it would down there, and they get some crazy rainstorms, but not a lot of snow, that's for sure. Oh, Merry Christmas, everybody. All you East Coasters out there that actually just hit the zone, a very Merry Christmas to you. It's always Christmas under the sea. Get your patch face on. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, Chi-Town. Oh, you live by Chicago? I didn't know that. Or did I know that? That's where I was born, was Chicago. Nice. Melrose Park. That's where I'm from. Chi-Town, yeah. Dude, back in the day, we used to literally take our sleds up on the roof and slide off our roofs into the snowbanks. That's how much snow we used to get. Like, digging out your car was just basically a daily thing, a morning thing. Crazy how much snow we used to get out there. Oh, man. Unbelievable, unbelievable. Well, there's my Christmas sip to all you. Ooh, that was a nice one. A little smokiness on that one. Ooh, that one definitely has a little more kick than I remember. Not kick, but a little more of a smoky quality to it. I don't remember that having. I actually haven't had a glass of this in a while, so it's been sitting opened up for quite some time in that bottle. And man, that's opened up. That's a good one to go out on. Well, that is Christmas. That is 3 hours, and the giant timer's up. So I'm gonna go ahead and bounce out of here. Let everybody get back to what they were doing. I am so glad and thankful for everybody that came through and hung out with me tonight. Hope everybody has an absolutely very Merry Christmas, and of course, an even better New Year. Definitely gonna be jumping on here. Like I said, gonna be doing an Irish next week. We got Cobra Kai coming next week. We're gonna be finishing up with episodes 9 and 10. And yeah, probably do another I might do one last fantasy stream. I'm not sure, but yeah, definitely going to be popping off some lives next week. So hope to see all you guys back here again. And yeah, it is the way. Merry Christmas to everybody. You guys have an absolutely epic evening and better day. And we will see you soon. Merry Christmas.